I don't know what it is. The gravy like when you get a nice piece of like the thigh, like the skin on the thigh, and you dip it in the grit. It's like the flavor unlocks as you It's bringing tears.
It's levels for real though. It's levels.
It's like, oh my gosh, it's euphoric.
It is.
Hello. Welcome to the Kicked in Couch podcast. My name is Michael. We got
Jordan. I'm Jordan.
Dayday.
Natalie.
Yeah, and today we're gonna be reviewing some food. Today we're gonna do KFC versus Popeyes. Let's see who has the better chicken.
A chicken sandwich?
No. Just like full out chicken, like just chicken straight into it. Because we already know like Popeyes has a better chicken.
I'm kind of biased here, but we'll see.
Biased towards what?
KFC.
I was gonna say KFC too.
Yeah,
to be honest.
I don't know why.
You know what's funny? I used to be a KFC guy like my entire life. Like I said, I didn't even like Popeyes. Like,
I fuck with Popeyes,
but now
we'll
like
see.
I feel like Popeyes is better.
I think of Popeyes. I just think of that dry ass biscuit.
I like KFC. It's like
Interesting.
KFC is like it just has the right amount of flavor. Like you ever had Popeyes gravy, and it just makes you feel. Sick?
That is. Don't even talk about Popeyes gravy. That's not gravy.
Popeyes gravy.
I don't even know what the hell that is.
Like,
I actually don't know what that is.
KFC fries are shit though.
Yeah. Facts.
When you get them fresh,
Wait, compared to Popeyes, that's
when
for
you get them
sure.
fresh, they're good.
No.
But like,
What the KFC ones?
Yeah.
Yeah. Before they get soggy and like rubbery and shit.
They're better than McDonald's fries.
No.
No.
Stop that.
McDonald's fries like
McDonald's
it's
fresh out the batch is
Fresh-
crazy.
McDonald's is just that perfect amount of
Yeah.
like soggy, salty. Perfect.
Yeah, McDonald's does it right. So.
I like my fries a little
Yo,
bit soggy.
yo, Popeyes fries are underrated. Like they're actually paying.
No, Popeyes is top notch.
Like their fries are paying.
Top notch.
But you know what's funny? Like when I was
Sure.
ordering the KFC and the Popeyes, same price, right? Same price, $32, but for both of them, for both the bucket. But KFC gives you 2 extra chicken, and they give you 3 sides. Popeyes only gives you 1 side and 2 less chicken. So I don't know. I might be towards KFC right now still.
Value for money.
The Popeyes like bone smells too.
Have
Have you been to the drumstick and like you smell the bone like as you're biting it, and it just smells gross. I don't know what it is.
I'm gonna have to take it in today. I'm gonna try it. I'm
Yeah,
gonna smell it.
It's fucking nasty.
Why are you smelling it?
I don't know why you're smelling the bone.
You don't inhale while you're eating. Like,
Yeah,
what?
well, if you have to, the taste, but I feel you.
Oh yeah, so Dayday, don't tell. What do you do for fun?
Oh shit, I don't know. Sometimes I'm out with the wife and kids, on the ranch.
How many kids do you have?
3.
I'm just joking. Where do you work though?
I work at the grocery store in Georgetown.
How's it like there?
It's just like it's like a TV show because people are like
Superstore.
I've heard of the show but I never
never
watched
watched
it. But
it?
it's like there's just like a weird brand of people. Like this one guy had his dick out. I swear to God, he would like his pants broke and he didn't know that you could buy pants from the Joe Fresh after the store closed because I work overnight.
Wait a second. He didn't have underwear.
No, he didn't have brief on either.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my days.
Like he looks like a character from the Trailer Park Boys. Like the glasses, the everything, and like he's walking and
Bro,
his
he
dick's
was
out.
raw dogging his work pants?
Yeah, and his dick's out.
That's crazy.
And he's like, oh, like the manager goes up to him and says, yeah, like you have to buy pants. What are you doing? And then the store manager came the store manager in the morning talked to him because like the head of the store.
Yeah.
That person had to talk to him in the morning.
This guy's a freak.
And when I spoke to him, I was like,
You didn't get fired? Oh, that's crazy.
But I don't understand, how was his dick out? Like, where were the pants?
like he wasn't wearing a belt, so like the pants were unzipped and like
Why were they unzipped?
because it broke.
Okay, the zipper
The
broke.
zipper broke?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay,
something.
but were the pants like sagging and his dick was just hanging over the pants?
No, like it had like a pull on. It had like holding on to his ass, and then like his dick was out. And they're like, my coworkers were like, how there was so much pube that he probably didn't even notice it was out because like he had so much pubes. Like
Yo. Why do you preach that hard, man?
It's fun.
That's why he didn't need the underwear.
Yeah.
The pubes just cover it
Yeah.
for him.
Going commando.
That's crazy. What about you, Natalie? Where do you
That is
work?
beyond commando.
I'm a real estate photographer, so I work everywhere.
Everywhere, nice.
Everywhere in the GTA. Every condo, house, everywhere.
Where's the furthest you had to go?
I went to Kitchener this past week. I went to Woodstock this past week. Woodstock was the furthest. But I get extra money for that, so
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's not the GTA. So.
yeah. Next week I actually have to go to St. Catharines too. That's gonna be far as hell. Usually I stick to like Oakville, Mississauga, Milton, Brampton. Yeah.
So do you do one house or do you do a bunch of homes?
A bunch. It's
Yeah.
like
in a day,
it's-
in a day.
yeah,
Like,
it's
how many
different
homes are you
shit every
doing?
day. Like if it's busy, I'll do like 3 properties a day.
Are you doing the interior or like?
Yeah,
just-
both.
It's both. It's
Interior,
both, it's
exterior, yeah.
both.
Nice.
And what is it like freelance work or like?
Well, yeah, technically I work for myself, but I
Uh-uh.
actually work for someone else. Like they send me the properties and
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah,
invoice
yeah.
them at the end of the week.
Makes
So
sense, yeah.
technically self-employed,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
It's pretty nice though. Actually doing what I studied for. Pretty rare. Mm.
That's dope. I wish I was too.
What did you study for?
Biology. Well, I guess I am.
What are you doing?
I work in a lab.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's sick.
yeah.
What do
You
you
work-
actually do there?
Process COVID samples.
Wait, you wear a coat?
Yeah. Yeah, I have a whole lab coat. So
I didn't even know this. Like, I thought you. I didn't even know this. I thought. I was just like, I thought he was just like the dogs. I didn't know he was a lab coat scientist. That's fucked.
yeah. I'm a geek.
Does it have your name on it?
I have one with my name on it, but this one doesn't.
That's sick.
Not my work one. Yeah.
So like, what do you have to like?
Yeah.
You have to follow like certain procedures and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, like their standard operating procedures, SOPs.
Are there any secrets?
Nah. It's all in the book.
You probably wouldn't even tell us.
I would. There's
you wouldn't
no.
tell us.
I can't. The shit I do, like, there's nothing like secretive. Like, there's nothing that I would tell you and like you'd be like, ooh. Like, I don't get test results. Like, I don't know anyone's test results and stuff like that.
So you just take like the samples and put them in the machine.
Basically, that's our job, like to prepare, and then the technologists do like the results and the other shit.
You need a degree for that?
Yeah, our diploma.
Mm.
Yeah,
What did you do
yeah.
before that? Like, is this your first job since you finished school?
Nah, I worked in a next lab. I did a bunch of jobs. Like I worked in a warehouse, but then right after school, I worked in like some animal lab basically, and that was fun.
Which animals?
It's all pets, so we got all pet samples and like, so dogs, cats, horses, rabbits sometimes, and we get their samples.
Horses.
Yeah.
For what?
For diseases. So yeah, for parasites. I was in the parasite department.
Shit.
Yeah. So
Was that fun?
you have to deal with shit all the time.
You know a lot about parasites.
Yeah.
You know a
Now
lot
I
about
do.
shit?
Now I do.
Can you tell us about the?
I could tell you what horse shit looks like. That's for sure.
What does it look like?
It has grass in it. It's grassy. It's just grass. Like it's not even like actual like shit. Like it's weird. I don't even. Anyways, yeah.
Lovely.
Can you talk about the freaking the cat lady parasite? Is it real? Have you heard of that before?
The cat lady parasite. What, the one that infects like mice
Yeah, it infects mice.
What is that?
and it makes them?
Yeah, it makes them
Mm.
attracted to cat piss. And then
Yeah, they're
there's
more-
a parasite that gets inside of mice, and then it makes them attracted to cat piss. So then the mice go near the cat piss, and the cats eat them, and then the cat gets the parasite, and it goes into their owner. That's why like there's crazy cat ladies, because they have this compulsion to keep buying cats, because the parasite like lives in the cat's brain.
Mm.
Evolution.
Yeah.
All
And apparently
because
it makes people do crazy
to
things.
the parasite has to go through like different life stages in a different host.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's fucked.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Mhm.
There's even like a parasite that infects grasshoppers and makes it commit suicide by jumping into water.
And then what? The parasite spreads out in the water.
Like that's so weird, but I don't understand.
How are you hearing about these things?
Too many YouTube videos.
YouTube rabbit
The
hole.
late night YouTube.
Yeah, late night YouTube rabbit hole.
Oh yeah, so guys, we have this questions that we ask our guests every time for every episode. So the first question is, for chicken wings, do you prefer drums or flats?
Flats.
I'm a flat guy for sure. Been a flat. I'm been
It
team flat.
depends.
On what?
Like, if I'm eating, I try to like, I want to save like the flats for like last, but I love the drums more. Cause like the flats, there's a certain way you have to eat a flat. Like you have to pull that little skinny bone
Yeah.
out.
You
know
You
what
gotta
I'm
get your face in
you-
there.
Yeah, you pull the skinnier bone out.
And then just
Yeah,
Then
big pause.
finish.
Suck off the bone. Big pause.
No, flats going in still. Honestly,
flats are dangerous.
yeah, flats going
Yeah.
in still. But drums are better because it's just easy. I could just demolish it.
Why are drums better?
Because I could just demolish it in 2 seconds. I could just.
No, that's what the flat. That's what the flat is.
Yo,
for.
take it in. I'm
Rip out
using
the
one
wing.
hand. With flats, you have to use 2 hands, 2 fingers.
How the hell can you finish a drumstick faster than the flat? That is impossible.
Flats are literally smaller.
And you have to go around the drumstick.
Mm.
What, you're just going like
Yeah.
one big bite?
Now, what about okay?
And
What
you
about
have
a
to eat the
flat?
cartilage
What
off
about
the
a
end.
flat?
You take out the bone and you eat it in
Yo,
one bite.
you have to perform with science on it.
I don't even
You
do
have to perform
that. I eat
surgery on
them
it.
different.
I
I
don't
like
eat
push.
yours.
I push the chicken through the middle, then I eat it.
Oh, that's messiest.
I don't take the bones apart.
I did that one time.
You're
I
freaky.
don't like.
so.
I don't like when my hands get dirty. When I'm eating wings, I don't like when my hands get dirty. I don't know why.
Seriously?
Yeah, I don't like when my food touches. I don't like.
Oh wow.
Like,
Do you eat with one hand?
no, I eat with both, but I
Oh.
just like my fingers after I eat every wing.
If you're eating wings, you
Mm.
have to accept that your hands are gonna get dirty, though.
You can't fight this.
I
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah, you have to.
It's like a I don't know.
So you hate going to restaurants then? And
No, I don't
getting
hate going to
and getting
restaurants.
wings.
I-
'Cause I hate it
Yeah, it's the worst in restaurants, man.
because I can't. I feel like I can't lick my hands. I lick my fingers
Yeah.
in the restaurant.
Exactly.
Oh nah.
But at the same time, and there's never enough wet wipes.
Never enough.
You know, I
I'm
have to keep
licking the
asking.
fingers. I
Yeah.
don't
Yeah,
care.
I like the fingers still, I don't
But
care.
yeah, they never bring wipes
give
anymore
you one.
without you asking, though.
Yeah.
Like, I've been to bear restaurants. I order wings. They don't bring any wipes. I'm like,
Mhm.
can
No,
I
see,
have
it's
some,
courtesy.
please?
Like with wings, you have to like for most restaurants I worked
Yeah.
at, you have to like bring.
At Wild Wing, they
They
probably
might as
still
well.
do.
They need
But
to start giving rags.
like Turtle Jacks and shit, they don't bring the wipes. I'm like, it's the same thing of they don't pack anyone's food for them anymore. That used to be nice back in the day.
Oh, like
Do
after,
yourself now.
after,
Yeah.
the leftovers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I guess
I
they're
forgot
trying to
those
avoid.
days. That's crazy.
They're trying to avoid people spitting in other people's food, probably. But I want them to pack my food.
If that ever happened, I'd freak. Oh my. What's the next one?
Oh yeah, the pickles go on burgers.
Yeah.
I say no. So
Burgers, yeah.
I'm not. I don't like pickles. I don't like.
But like,
pickles.
what is so bad about? Like, how could you say it doesn't
It's
belong?
sour.
Depends on the pickles, though. I hate sweet pickles.
That's
those-
the one McDonald's has, right?
They're the ones that look a little wavy.
Mm.
I hate those ones. Those are sweet pickles.
Mm.
Those ones are gross. Dill pickles are good.
That's the one that's like more tangy, right?
Yeah,
I like dill pickles. I think
you guys are freaky too.
there's not. That's like when people say pineapple doesn't belong on pizza. Like,
And that's the next. That's literally the
who are
next
these? Like,
question.
who are these? Who's this army of people that control what people eat?
No,
like,
pickles do not belong on burgers. Though.
how could you say a pickle?
'Cause it's
doesn't belong on
Because
a burger?
disgusting.
It's something that should be like added if you want it. It should never be on the
Well,
burger.
yeah, it's
Exactly.
always your own
Exactly.
choice.
It should, no. But
No, it's
sometimes
not.
it's
It's not.
not.
It's not.
Because
You can always say no pickles.
you could. Yeah.
Sometimes you forget though. Sometimes you
You
forget.
you're hungry and you just
That should just be
you
a sign.
forget. Like you know.
You think mayo belongs on burgers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking disgusting.
It's
Low-key-
it's
Low key,
tasteless, but you need it there.
if you slap it on the bun, like mayo's.
I hate
elite.
mayo, and every time I go to
Elite.
Wendy's,
Yeah.
I always leave pissed off because I forgot
'Cause
to
you
tell
should-
them no mayo. They're the only people that default
used
put
to.
mayo on their burgers.
I used to hate mayo, and then
They default put tomato and mayo on their burgers.
So what
I
kind
always
of, like,
leave mad.
dry-ass junior chickens do you eat?
I don't eat junior chickens.
You only eat junior
What?
chickens?
What am I, broke?
what?
What? Eating junior chickens doesn't make you broke.
I eat quarter
Junior
pounders.
Chickens are
Oh
legendary.
shit.
Legendary.
The problem with McDonald's burgers, like the beef tastes so like dry. Like it has
Nah,
no
that's the
characteristics
McDouble-
of beef besides
Honestly,
them
their
telling you
patties
it's
have
beef.
gotten worse Every time I open their burger, the patty looks gross.
I can never open it.
That's why the quarter pounder is elite still.
Like
The patty's nice.
I
Nice
don't even
and
know how to
pure.
eat that food. My friend told me that people smack each other on the ass with frozen patties
What are you talking about?
at McDonald's.
In what situation?
Like, it's just like I hear this stuff, but I still eat McDonald's. I don't know why.
That's
Yo, I've
wild.
seen rats inside McDonald's. I said, "Fuck it, I'm never going to McDonald's again." I still went. So, like, it's just too
to the
convenient.
same
Too convenient.
location.
The same
too.
location, you know. The
That's
same location. I
wild.
still went there because it's just so convenient.
Yeah,
Like
that's right.
Problem
Junior
is they're
chickens?
everywhere.
two junior chickens late at night. They just hold you like nice, like neatly.
Okay, what is guys' fascination with junior chickens?
That's the GTA
Yeah, it just tastes so good,
meal.
but it doesn't digest good. Like
I
don't feel good after I eat.
Did you just pick up this habit when you were a broke teenager and never let it go?
That's what it is.
it's just like
It's the best struggle meal there is, and like
I don't know.
it does the job. Like it'll hold you.
Yeah,
It'll actually hold you. It'll hold you. Like one or two JCs is enough
Mm-hmm.
to get through the day. Or like, you know.
You're on a
To your
nickname
next
basis
meal.
with it too.
Yeah,
JC's.
I'm
That's
so used to
crazy.
calling it that.
But yeah, so the next question was gonna be pineapples on pizza, and Loki, I'm okay with pineapples on pizza now. Still, like I actually like it.
So
It's
you're a
not like
team.
it's not my go-to. I'm not gonna go to the store and get it. But like now, I'm not gonna fight people on it. Like if they want to get pineapple on the pizza, I'm not gonna fight someone on it. You
It's
know?
not for me. I don't care if someone else gets it, but it's not for me.
Yeah, when people get it, I'm not eating it. If it's the only choice, I'm picking them off. Yeah, I'm not a pineapple guy.
I'm Italian, that's preposterous.
Yeah.
I don't.
See?
I don't think there's rules
I
for
read that.
pizza. Like,
Okay.
my brother tries to bring up he's like, oh, if you eat pineapple on pizza, what are you gonna do? Put grapes on there and kiwis and strawberries?
Okay, what is your thing with grapes?
Yeah, it's like
grapes. On?
Nah, but he has a point.
it makes the pizza taste sweet.
That's what I don't like.
Like you never
Why
had
would
You
want
want
sweet
salt? Yeah,
pizza?
you want saltiness and like savoriness on your pizza.
So you like anchovies?
I do actually like anchovies on my pizza.
Listen to this fucking pirate. Eating anchovies on your pizza.
Actually,
It's just salty
yeah, it is.
and
It is.
grimy. It's like beef jerky.
But if you have like a nice sauce with some anchovies, it's very complimentary.
I'm like a strictly cheese and pepperoni kind of girl. Simple.
Okay, so lastly, the last
Plain
question
Jane.
is pizza trash?
No.
No.
Pizza and Taco Bell hold the most disrespect.
All right.
And they're like, it's like they're the two pillars of society.
That is
thank you, Dave.
some
Thank you, Dave.
pillars, man.
Thank you, Dede. Thank you, Dede.
Pillars, man.
Who's
Okay,
at the
I
top
wouldn't
of
say
the
Taco Bell
Who's
is a
at the top of the
pillar.
pizza chain?
Pizza.
Pizza.
Like
Because
who?
they've been around the longest.
Okay.
Because they're
pillar.
everywhere, like
Yeah,
McDonald's.
they're really everywhere.
Pioneers.
I like.
Yeah, but their quality
It's a
is
pillar.
garbage.
It's a
Their
pillar.
quality has dropped.
It's a pillar. I promise you know Pizza's number.
It's a pillar of youth.
I promise you know Pizza's number.
Is it 967 1111?
Called
Everybody
Pizza.
knows Pizza's number. It's a pillar of society.
Yeah.
And the thing about Taco Bell is like when you walk in, there's so much on the menu. It's like euphoric. Like
You're so serious about Taco
with a
Bell.
Baja Blast and like
Mm.
2 soft tacos with supreme fries.
You know what's funny?
I'm not a Taco Bell man.
I was about to say I've
Yeah,
never had Taco Bell in my
Bell.
life.
Yeah.
I'm
I
not
had
a
it in
Taco
the
Bell.
States, and like I was like, whoa. Like,
I've had it
this shit
was
is good.
delicious.
maybe 3
but then
times.
the States though, it's just the States.
Certain things my parents already knew. These places are disgusting. We're not bringing Natalie there. They already tested out on my brother.
Mhm.
No Burger King, no Taco Bell. The whole time I was a kid.
Yeah, Burger King gets a lot of slanders though.
I fucks
They
with
seen
Burger King.
rats inside of the Burger King. That's
Oh,
why
yeah.
they never went back.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Ew.
I went to Burger King one time with my sister and her friend, and she's eating the what's that chicken sandwich called? It looks like Subway bread. Original chicken sandwich is it called?
Yeah, that's.
She's eating that,
Ooh.
and she's peeling the paper back, and there's mold on the bread. Cause she's eating it and peeling it away as she's eating it, and there was mold on the bread, and she almost bit into it.
Nah,
Lovely.
And then-
why you telling me?
When we went back into Burger King, the guy's like, "Oh, that's not mold. That's something else." And it was clearly black mold on the bread. It was so nasty. And he's there trying to
What
tell
did
us
he
that's not.
suggest it was?
He said it's something else. And he's the manager. He's like, "Oh no, that's not mold. That's something else." And I think they offered her a new sandwich. And you know
With
what's
more
crazy?
moldy
What?
bread.
The song "We Are Young" by Fun was playing. So it was like a theme song. Because they're arguing with him, and then in the store they're playing "We Are Young." It felt like a
The
Like a
music
movie
video.
scene, yeah.
Speaking of music, Have you guys heard the new albums that dropped this week? The Kanye, the Drake,
I did not finish them. I'm not gonna lie.
both of them.
Yeah, like I'm halfway through both of them.
I like the Kanye album.
I like what I
Of
heard.
course you do.
I like Kanye. I like the Kanye album.
It has anthems on it for me.
I like the Drake album.
I
But the
barely.
thing about Drake's album is just like, I feel like that music is easier to listen to like the common fan. So it's like,
It's pop music.
yeah, there's certain things
There's
about
radio
Drake's
tracks
album
on
where
it.
it's like, it's impossible to miss with that.
Mm-hmm.
Like it doesn't feel like,
No, I still feel like I feel classic.
It
vibes
doesn't
from
feel
this album.
authentic and classic.
I wouldn't say it doesn't feel authentic because Drake's songs have a certain vibe to them, but it's like,
Yeah.
I feel like when I listen to a Drake song, it's like the same thing. Like there's no like
Yeah.
character development in the story to where I'm like, Drake has really good albums, but I'm not a fan of him like I'm a fan of other rappers where I feel like they put more of themselves in their music. Like the last,
You know what you're getting with Drake every time.
yeah, it's like he's gonna talk about his
It's
mom,
very consistent.
some really expensive thing,
But
a
what do you
girl
want to
that
talk
he just
about?
lost somehow. I'm not saying he shouldn't rap. I'm
No,
not
but what do
saying
you want
it's
to hear
bad.
though? Like,
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying like, I just like it's just like
yeah, but it does rap about like real stuff though. That
I'm not. I'm saying it's like a very like base level. Like I don't hear Drake's music and care to know anything about his character or his story or how he came up.
It's
Mm.
because
It's
he
good
is
music to
pop
listen
music
to.
now.
Yeah, it's
Like,
good music to listen to.
turn on the
It
radio,
is.
it's just Drake
It
after
is. It
Drake
sounds
after
good.
Drake. He like comparing him to other rappers isn't even fair because he's
Mhm.
hardly a rapper anymore. He's on the pop category.
Yeah, he's like
He's
everywhere,
pretty much
literally.
everywhere.
Yeah.
But I'm not a Drake hater though. I like.
It's,
I like
it's
a
hard
lot
to
of
be
Drake's
like
music.
it's really hard to be a Drake hater. Like,
Being from here, it's hard to be a Drake hater.
yeah.
Yeah,
He's definitely a legend, but
he's put on for the city, and like the thing about Drake is he's put on for so many people too, right? Like so many rappers, so many artists that he's put on. Even the people that are on his album, they're gonna get so much views and
Even
Shine
people
off
that
it.
are ass like Smiley.
Smiley's not.
He's so
That song
ass.
is so fire.
no
It's
man,
kind of
Smiley-
shit still. The song is tough,
The
but
song's fire.
he's shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's-
but-
He's mid.
So-
He's very mid. He's mid. He's mid.
though.
He's mid.
Another thing is when you listen, some people listen to music too seriously. Like when you listen to Playboy Cardi, you're not
No.
supposed to take the lyrics seriously. Like
You're
it's
not.
just a
I
vibe.
get that. I get that.
Smiley is
It's
too
about a
much,
vibe.
though.
It's about a
just
vibe.
the Like some rappers are just for the vibe.
And I don't
Smiley
think
is too shit though.
No, he's
Yeah.
yeah, that's the thing. Yeah.
And the beat
No, it
selection
is.
is kind of mid too. Like that's why I'm like,
How is the beat selection mid?
I don't. It's very
That-
mid for me
Like,
still.
what's the new song called?
Don't know him and Drake?
Mm.
No,
Over
that's
the top?
that's a tough song. I said that's a tough
The
song.
one that leaked what's it called was better, Loki. The organization turned this into a organization with Smiley and you haven't heard it?
I think
Mm-mm.
I think I know what you're talking about.
I don't want to hear that guy moaning in my ear.
He's making one of my ears.
The only line I liked in that song was the one you sent me. I came from
I
trapping
didn't-
at
I
Nads,
didn't-
Natalie's.
Oh, yeah.
That and it's so funny because I know she doesn't like his music.
Uh,
When I heard that, I instantly thought of her. Like when I first heard the song, and I didn't like the verse at first, but like when you listen to certain music in your headphones, you're like, whoa. Like
he goes in.
you know what I find
He goes in.
when I listen to an album before I even go on Twitter or anything, like I like it a lot more.
For sure.
Not to say like I'm like weak minded and people change my opinion, but like
but
there's so many artists that I never listened to because of what other people said and it wasn't even true. Like Mac Miller, I never listened to him.
what?
I never listened to his music for so long because he just had this certain like corny vibe that like
I didn't either.
Nah,
And then-
you guys are crazy.
2 weeks before he died when he released
Yeah.
Swimming,
Yeah.
I just
You
started
took it
listening
in?
to him. Yeah, and I was like, oh, this album's good. And I listened to more music, and now he's one of my favorite rappers.
So it broke your heart when he died and stuff because you just took him in.
I just started listening to him.
Yeah, you know what's crazy?
Yeah.
Like I used to be a big Mac Miller fan. Like all his tapes. Like I've listened to basically all his tapes. And
Yeah.
his last album was the one where I actually didn't listen to it, but I did buy like tickets to his concert for the album.
Mm.
But I just didn't get to listen to his last album. Then when he died, I was just like, whoa, like what the hell? That's crazy. Like I actually don't even think I got my refund for that concert. lately.
It's
But,
late still.
yeah,
It
like, it's
probably
late.
went.
Yeah, it's very late. So
Rest in paradise.
Yeah.
Still.
To this day, I still haven't gotten into Mac Miller. I don't know why. Like,
Me
I,
too.
it's one of those ones where I can see the appeal, but
Mm.
I just haven't gotten into it.
He's
I don't know
dope.
why.
He's dope. He's
He has
dope.
different like
Yeah, he has
different
different
styles.
Yeah,
Like, he
different
has-
tastes. Yeah, definitely.
It was probably the same thing for me. Like at first, I thought he was corny, but at the same
Mm.
time, I was out here listening to Odd Future. Like they
Mm.
weren't corny. I don't know why I wasn't listening to Mac Miller, but
Nah, Mac Miller had the more like of a little poppy. At the beginning of his career, is like little pop rap kind of ish in a way, and then I think that's probably why people thought he was corny. But he evolved
Yeah,
as a
he
rapper.
evolved.
So.
Beautifully. So.
Super. Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, what's it called? So which side are you on downtown? Drake on Con or Kanye? I feel like this beef is gonna get worse. It's not over yet. Like they're still doing like little petty shit to each other. Like, did you see Kanye post billboards beside Drake's billboards?
Yeah.
Then he also like on Drake's YouTube video, he ran on the ads on.
Did you see when
Wait, our Drake's music video?
Yeah, he ran.
There's down the ads. There's
yeah.
down the ads.
Yeah, he ran on the ads.
he can choose that.
Yeah, how did he get that?
If you pay.
yeah, if you pay, you can push your ads to certain things, but
That's kind of screwed up.
That's hilarious.
that's just how the internet works. Like, it's so crazy. Like, so much of the internet and so much of what we see is just bought off,
Oh, for sure.
and it's like,
We don't take it in.
yeah, you don't even take it in because it's so
Yeah.
seamless, it's so smooth.
Mm-hmm.
But for Drake versus Kanye, from what I've seen of the beef, I think it's like, I feel like Kanye is, he has shady character to me. Cause you see him do certain things, and then people come out and say he's lying, like about the baby thing, and the baby's manager said he's lying.
Yeah.
And then
And
Yeah,
then
he
then
does
the
a lot.
then the
He
Soldier
does a lot
Boy,
of that stuff.
the
And
Soldier
then
Boy, Chris
from-
Brown.
from years ago with when he was recording all those videos of him walking, he's like, "Oh, don't talk about my wife." And then he was saying how Drake knew that people are out here saying that he fucked Kim Kardashian, and he's not out here denying it. But then at the same time, you're letting your best friend make a diss track exposing the man's personal life. Like, I don't
Shit,
like
it was
people
shady
that
still.
want people to kneel to them and they just don't
Or
show that
like
same
what's
respect.
it called? When
And I
he went out with Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah, shit like that. I just feel like Kanye's an irrational person, and he seems like the type of person to have a complete argument with you,
Yeah.
and like on level 10, and then 2 days later be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, bro," like, and want to patch
Yeah.
shit up.
Mm-hmm.
Because you even hear on Drake's album where he's saying how people think they can always solve shit with a meeting,
Mm.
and it's like, no, now I'm gonna see you when I see you. So I feel like Drake probably had a lot of run-ins with Kanye.
Definitely.
Do you see what's it called? Drake leaked Kanye's diss track on his radio.
Yeah, how does Drake have that? I'm just curious.
Yo, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, yo, Drake. Yo, honestly, it's Drake though. Like, come on.
He's got
Like,
connections, I
it's
guess.
just funny. Like Drake leaks Kanye's song. Like
yeah, it's actually like that's a
Like
chess
how,
move. That's a
right?
super chess move.
You seen
But yo, he ended up dissing Travis Scott in there too. Kanye.
for what?
He's basically like, oh, Travis is twerking for white people, basically. Like,
Nigga, that's what he did.
like, come on, what do you want him to do?
He's making money.
Yeah,
They-
not
they-
make money.
They all did.
He's another pop artist, really.
Facts.
Yeah, I feel like Kanye just wants to control Trav.
he wants to control everybody.
But
Like,
it's so crazy though. How like everyone like there's a lot of featured artists on Drake's album and on Kanye's album. which
Yeah,
is
both.
Crazy. Like it's all mixed. Like
I rate that.
I don't have a problem.
He
with
got
that.
Cudi on both. He
yeah,
got
I was
Drake.
shocked that Cudi was on there. Like I was happy. I was like, whoa, okay, turn me up. Like they're back again. But like after like
I was
when
surprised.
Drake came after Cudi with the mental illness, not mental illness,
The drugs.
the drugs and stuff.
That's why Hollywood seems so fake to me. Like, it's just a show. Like, these guys made up years ago.
And
Probably
probably a long time
a
ago.
long time ago, but to us, the fans, it's like, oh my gosh, they're like friends again, and then it boosts their streams.
Yeah,
It's just a big show, and a lot of these guys know how to play it.
works, yeah,
Even
yeah.
something down to like the Kanye and Drake beef. Like, it's so petty. Like
Super.
Kanye, you know that "Lose Yourself" beat where he's like poopity scoop, and
Yeah,
Yeah,
apparently Drake was supposed to rap over that, and then Kanye trolled him by releasing it and saying that after he told Drake he could have it. Because there's an interview of Drake, and he said what the fuck, like when he
Oh, it's
found
like
out
that?
Yeah.
That just goes to show how dumb the audience is that they're still like bopping to that, even though it was just meant to be a joke over Drake.
Yeah. The beat's good, but the fact that
No, the
like
beat is good.
poopity scoop,
The fact that poopy scoop.
yeah, that's fucking ridiculous.
Did you see what's it called? Did you see Ruby Rose?
Yeah.
Yeah.
that was embarrassing.
What you
man.
do?
And she doubled down on it too.
Yeah.
She got
Yeah, it
giddy
was 2 videos
because
on it too.
because Drake said Ruby Rose in a lyric.
Oh, like the Ruby Rose.
I think he's talking about a watch.
He's talking
Yeah,
about the
talking about-
color.
Yeah.
not her, but
Yeah.
she had like a whole watch party in her living room freaking out because her name was mentioned. And then she doubled down on it on Twitter, still delusional that it's about her.
Why wouldn't it be about her though?
Because it's about a watch.
But it's like a double entendre. Ruby Rose.
I don't know.
I guess it's a nice watch, and she's a nice looking woman.
They just love hating on her though. At the same
I
time,
don't-
still.
I-
But at the same time,
I
but
can see how she's
It
reaching.
but,
was
like-
dumb. It was dumb. It was dumb.
they were just lit and like it's a big reach still.
Yeah, no, it's a super reach.
I think it's a
Mhm.
reach still.
I'm
In context, like
To post like a whole watch party freaking out about that
okay.
was
That's wild.
like you're setting yourself up at that point.
But he's name dropped Chromas, so like I wouldn't be surprised if he named
Okay.
dropped Ruby
Did he?
Rose.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
on
it's
the
just
song-
headshot Domas.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie
War-
though.
War-
I'm not gonna lie. I did think it was like about Ruby Rose at first. I'm not gonna lie.
In the
Till
lyric?
I saw that, till I saw the tweet. I'm like,
Mm.
whoa. I'm like, oh shit, that's embarrassing. And after I saw a
But
video,
that's just someone's opinion. Yeah, just bagged it. Like,
yeah. But still, no. Like I saw the Genius, like what's it called? The Genius.
yeah,
information.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, it is a watch. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's
When you actually
embarrassing.
take in the lyrics, because when you heard it, you probably just heard Ruby Rose. You
Yeah.
didn't take in the whole line.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You just hear the buzzword, but I don't know.
Yeah, they got amped. Whoever their fault for even posting that, like,
Yeah, they made to take a shot after too.
yeah, why?
they replayed it. They
Why?
went back and replayed it. Made it take a
Can I
shot
see the
after.
video?
Let me see if I can find it. That's actually sad. Yeah.
With Kanye though, I feel like I know you're not really supposed to speculate on people, but can we not all agree that he's mentally ill in some way?
Yeah, for sure. I think he done said that too. Like he said it himself. I feel like
my
he
problem
admitted
with
it.
Kanye is like, I understand it's one thing to have mental health issues, but
Uh-huh.
when you're just walking around weaponizing it,
Yeah,
you're just making other people that might have that disorder. You're just making it look so bad upon them.
Mhm.
Because now, if someone were to go and say, "Oh, I have bipolar disorder,"
Yeah.
then they're just gonna automatically think this guy's gonna move like Kanye. And-
But we don't
Exactly.
actually know what he has.
Yeah, but that's what he claims.
Yeah, he claimed bipolar.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
said, and he seems like an
knows, man?
information junkie.
Problem is, if he's bipolar and he's still acting out like he did on Twitter, what was that, last year?
Yeah, that was crazy.
When it was just tweet after tweet for like hours. If he's still acting out like that, obviously he's not taking his meds.
But he's been doing this for like at least like 8 years. now.
He's off the meds.
That's
Like,
what I'm saying.
yeah.
I was gonna say I didn't even listen to Donda. I don't listen to any Kanye albums. I don't care about what Kanye is doing for like the past 10 years. I
Yeah,
haven't
trust
cared.
me. I gave up on Kanye still. Like I used to. Wait, what's the last album? Was it The Life of Pablo? Was that
That was the orange one. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the last Kanye album I like actually like sat down and
need
listened.
I
to
think
I tried with Donda. Then after I was like,
Jesus is King. Are you
I actually
crazy?
I
didn't.
didn't bump Jesus.
I actually didn't bump
Jesus
Jesus
is
King.
fucking
I didn't bump
fire.
Jesus,
Is it?
Gospel heat.
Is it?
Yeah,
I want to bump Donda, but I didn't bump. I'm not gonna bump Jesus is King.
you gotta bump Jesus is
yeah.
King.
That's not saying I'm not gonna lie to you.
Why is that the album title?
Fam.
I'm actually upset.
Like, and that's another thing. I don't see how he's like it's like he's like having a Christian front. So if people insult him, like he made this album bulletproof because it's a gospel album. You diss it,
And it's named after his mother.
and it's not so
Right.
how you can't like, and the way people like to like manipulate people's words and their actions, it's funny. And even Pusha T, when he was shitting on people for releasing long albums for extra streams, like
Mm.
on the first week, and then Kanye releases a 27 song album, and like 6 of those songs are part 2s.
Oh, for real?
6, yeah.
Oh, yeah, they are. Yeah, at the
Two,
end,
part two.
yeah.
And then Jesus is Lord is
Something
part 2.
still.
Yeah, what I didn't like is
like I said, I
that
didn't
Andre
finish.
that Andre 3000 song, the one that leaked the Drake this or whatever. It was actually a good song. Like Andre 3000 went in, like, and he was actually rapping about real shit, not like just trying to come out come out
Drake.
Drake. And Kanye just literally like says fuck it, like, you know, fuck what Andre 3000 just did on the track. Fuck that. I'm just gonna attack fucking Drake, attack Virgil, attack Travis.
And also from the fans' perspective, like this is such a money grab for them. Like
Mm.
to go out and act like you're beefing and all this. And one thing I didn't understand about him, people getting crazy about him posting Drake's address, is you could Google Drake's address.
Yeah.
So like
That's
but-
why everyone was clowning
Yeah.
Kanye. It's like
That's why he was
everyone in
laughing, yeah.
Canada knows what Drake's
Yeah.
address is. I think that's why what was the
The petty
song
laugh.
called on Drake's new album, something in on Bridal Path. What time on Bridal Path?
7 a.m.
7 a.m. on Bridal Path. Every other time that he's done one of those whatever a.m. on in whatever, it's always been a city. This time he chose a street. Like, was that kind of a response to Kanye just dropping his address? He just dropped it too on the album?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking when I saw that.
Yeah, it was. Because that was the song that I just literally, like, it was just directed at Kanye. I felt like the entire song was just him going at Kanye. And like him just...
So I figured the title was probably
the
same thing, responding to him dropping the address, but...
I read that.
Yeah, that song was like a diss track, but not like a... Like... It wasn't really a diss track. It just made like it was just explaining the situation and making Kanye just look so stupid. Like, and he sounded good too. So
I was having a debate with one of my friends the other day about when rappers switch to the gospel thing, and I was saying once they go gospel, it's just a downward spiral after that, and their music gets progressively more shit. And I was citing Chance the Rapper and Childish Gambino for that.
Gambino made gospel music.
His last album, Awaken My Love, that was all gospel shit.
What's the one where
Which one was Awaken My Love? What did it look like?
The one with the blue face on the cover, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that was a gospel album?
Yeah. I couldn't even get... Okay.
Nah,
I was a huge Gambino fan when I was younger. Like, die hard. But I couldn't even get through that album. It was just so different. And then ever since then, what the hell has Childish Gambino been doing? He dropped This Is America,
yeah,
which
and
was a shit song.
That was it.
You think that's a shit song?
Yeah.
I think...
I didn't like it at all. I didn't like the song.
For some reason, the public took to that song.
It's because it had...
It was addressing issues.
Yeah, that's why.
But the song was shit.
In my opinion.
Honest.
In my opinion, it was shit. So.
From who?
You see, look up...
Someone?
Yeah, look it up. Someone said he copied the track from him. And, like, it sounds the same. And I listened to his album... It was, like, numbers... Like the song names or numbers.
Yeah, I didn't even know that dropped.
There's a song on there with 21 Savage and it's fire.
I didn't even know that dropped. See, like
it's
ever
like 12,
since he started with the
something.
different gospel shit, I just stopped listening.
I think it might have came out before the album with the blue because he like released a secret album. He didn't say anything. And people
it
were
was
kinda
after.
clowning him.
It was
that
after.
Was after?
Yeah, because I was actually after I had that debate, I was actually looking at Childish Gambino's discography. I was like, I have never seen this album before.
Yeah,
it
it
said like
secret.
2020 or something like that. But and Chance the Rapper, I keep seeing
Yeah,
people on Twitter tell him to take acid again.
yeah,
that's he needs to do that.
I know, I know.
Low key.
But that was his only good work though.
What,
acid rap and 10-Day.
Yeah, 10-Day was amazing. Yeah. And those are that's before like.
But after
he was
that,
big.
You guys don't like the Coloring Book?
No. After that,
which one's the Coloring Book?
The same drugs.
It's a pink cover.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah. That's like his album he released when people started.
Yeah, to really take him in.
Yeah.
But you know what? There's honestly nothing wrong with that though. Like, there's nothing wrong with like artists wanting to change. You know?
No.
Like,
that's fine.
Accept it.
I'm just saying, once they go gospel, their music goes on a decline.
Yeah.
Like Chance the Rapper, he was actually really big at first, and then he went on a decline, and then he came back with Coloring Book, because after acid rap, then he started putting out music with the social experiment stuff. I don't know, it was a group of like instrumentalists and stuff like that. I went to his concert during that period of time just because I was still a fan of acid rap and 10-Day, but it was all social experiment stuff by then, and then his music just got more gospel, and I just stopped keeping track of him and just
and then he put out that one, the clear CD. Did you want that one?
Which one?
The one with the clear, it's like a clear disc.
The most recent one that everyone dissed was like,
oh, I love my wife.
That
didn't even listen to that one.
But I was watching or listening to the Joe Rogan podcast and with Action Bronson, and they were talking about how like with artists you grow and you evolve, right? And sometimes you just evolve from your sound and you just don't want to like. You want to go back to that because you're a different person now. You live like Action Bronson said, like, I can't rap about being fat and unhealthy anymore because like I'm a changed guy now. Like I'm trying to be healthy. Like that's what I want to rap about now and talk about now. And, like,
that's funny because that's what he does rap about. Yeah, there's a song called Dimitri and he's rapping about his workout, and it's like he's just talking about a workout, but the way he's rapping it sounds sick. I started liking Action Bronson like a couple years ago, and his music's actually nice. And he's another thing, he's an interesting character.
I like him because he's unique. Still.
Yeah,
his voice sounds like you could tell it's Action Bronson when you hear it. Like,
there's a lot of rappers that like have this like their fans like them no matter what because they're cool people and their music is good.
And
like
he's,
Action
he's definitely
Bronson.
one of them.
There's some people that you'll see their interviews have so much views and shit like that, but like I don't really hear about this guy like that.
Who, Action Bronson?
No, not Action Bronson is an example where like I feel like the stuff he does on YouTube is more popular.
That's why, yeah, I think that's definitely why. That's why a lot of people know him.
And I think that's cool because being able to rap and people also knowing Action Bronson, not even knowing he's a rapper, they might know him as a chef. That's cool. Childish Gambino. I knew him as
a comedian or actor.
A rapper.
Comedian.
Yeah,
I
me
first
too.
heard
I
of him when he
knew
made
him as
Freaks
a
and
rapper
Geeks.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say Freaks and Geeks is the one song. Do you have that one song that at any moment someone could tell you rap the whole song and you could do it? Freaks and Geeks is that for me. From grade 7, I was rapping that song with my boys. That
I
song.
remember that song. I
got me
remember
into Childish Gambino.
that and the one where he had the Adele sample.
Yeah. There's a bunch of them. There was like
Yeah,
three Adele songs.
Yeah,
was sick.
those are crazy.
Yeah, those are crazy.
And the thing is, like, if you go back and listen to some of his old music, it feels so corny now. The stuff that he was saying, but back then I was like, yo, I like lyrical rap, okay?
Yeah.
I like lyrical shit. Everyone's listening to Future and Chief Keef. I like lyrical shit.
Trust me.
Yeah, Charles Gambino spoke to me still. Like he understood. Like I felt like that was like my vibe, you know?
Yeah.
Like
Everyone loved Childish Gambino. Black people, white people, Asian people, everyone.
That's
he was for
definitely
everyone.
Facts.
Yeah. Do you guys watch his stand up too?
Yeah, that's when I seen him on that TV show, and then I started watching his.
That's where I
stand-up.
saw him. I saw him on was it
Community?
Community, yeah.
Yeah.
I almost said Parks and Rec. But it's
Community, yeah.
His stand up though, he did I don't know, he did like it was like an hour-long special or something. And I remember I used to watch it in parts on YouTube. It was like 7 parts. And then I think it's on Netflix now though.
I've never seen it.
It's actually really
It's
funny.
hilarious.
He's funny as fuck.
No, he's a funny guy. He's a character. He's a character.
He's actually like
quirky.
a genius.
do you know what's a character? What's her name? Brittany Renner. That's her name, right?
Yeah, Brittany.
Bundle of Brittany.
The finesse artist. Does she finesse the NBA player? That girl?
I know. Yo, I just feel so.
That's
bad.
what you're talking about, right?
Yeah. I just feel so bad. It's just because like she's being ruthless. Like she's like making a joke of the situation.
But like, I don't see why you should. I don't feel bad for that.
For
Which
him?
girl is this?
For him?
Bundle of Brittany.
Who is that?
Did you hear
The
about
light-
that
the
story?
I
light
can't
skin-
keep track with
Light
this.
skin.
It's IG Honey, and she
That's IG honey.
What'd she do?
She was dating like a NBA player since he was in college. Like would go to his college games, and she's 28 or 29
Yeah, she's
now.
older
He's
than
22.
Yeah, she's older than.
So and she was like with him for a while, and then they got married, right? Did they get
They got married? No,
No, they didn't get married. They didn't get
I
married.
think I saw this on the
They
Shade
had a
Room.
kid. They had a kid.
But she was like taking pictures with their family, like all like
Yeah.
wearing the same outfits.
And like
the same
2
color.
weeks after she had the kid, they broke up, and now he has to pay child support. And people are like saying, "Oh, like bringing up this video from before where she's like how basketball players are idiots,"
yeah.
and she's like how
I seen that.
She secured the bag. That's what she was saying.
If that's out there, then that's just like
I know, but she's just like, why you like?
You can't feel
She
bad
loves
for
all the attention she's getting from you. She's like, she keeps talking about the situation. Like she keeps like, she loves it. Like what's called
Yeah, because
interactions
people are
are going
probably
up.
paging her. People are paging her, so like she's
When
like,
you're a
alright.
social media influencer, all publicity is good.
Yeah, she's
Very
loving that right now.
facts.
it's just people clicking on her page.
Yeah, exactly.
The thing is, a lot of people were getting mad at him, saying, "Oh, how did you not know this video was out there and you still chose to go out with this girl?" But at the same time, it's like you gotta give people some slack because they'll see that shit and they'll be like, "Oh, that's fucked up," but then they think they're special. They think they're
Yeah.
different. Oh, she
Mhm.
doesn't mean that when she's with me. She's not like that with me, and you
Yeah.
know,
That's exactly what happened.
gotta kind of feel bad for him.
I don't know. Still,
I don't feel like
I don't know if I do. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I would say I
For
wouldn't say
him
I
to
feel
go
bad
that
for
deep and like have a youth, I don't know if he did it on purpose.
Yeah, I
like,
was gonna say, was it on purpose?
I don't know if it was on purpose, but shit, like
Probably
I don't know if I can feel sorry for him.
You got too comfortable still.
I mean, at the end of the day,
Definitely.
she trapped
not
him.
good.
Yeah,
I think they're both at fault though, in my opinion,
Yeah.
because like there's no way he had no idea this was gonna happen.
Yeah, he must have knew.
So he let himself fall.
But how
Yeah,
young
for
But
is
sure,
he's
he?
for
young,
sure,
though.
for sure, for
He's
sure. for
22
sure.
now.
He's young.
The thing is, I
She's a
also
woman.
She
I
took
also-
advantage of him.
I also think she's a shitty person because she obviously took advantage of the situation.
Yeah.
I don't think like she was sitting there the whole time like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna trap this guy.
Yeah, yeah.
Obviously,
yeah,
they probably had a good relationship and there's benefits to it, so she was probably enjoying herself.
Mhm.
But after you have a kid with someone that's like
Well, yeah, of course you're enjoying yourself when
Yeah.
you're
Now
dating
she's
a
having a
basketball
laugh.
player.
Yeah, now she's having a laugh. She
Yeah.
secured it still.
Secured the bag.
Like, what's it called?
For sure.
Like, did you see feature featuring his baby mama? And our feature texted the kid.
Did you say your mom's a hoe or
Yeah.
something like that?
Yeah.
He did?
Yeah.
He
And she
said your
posted
mom's a hoe?
it. Yeah.
Yeah, he texted that to his kid.
Yeah. He's like, oh,
What?
ask your mom to buy it for you. And then he's like,
And then just out of nowhere,
your
it was
mom
like
is
a
a
whole
hoe.
different
Yeah.
time out of nowhere. He just said your mom is a hoe.
I feel like he said that. He texted her, ask your mom, and then
Yo, that
the
is
kid went and
hilarious.
asked their mom.
Yeah.
Then she called Future. They got into an argument, and then he
And
probably
then
texted the kid like, "Your mom's a hoe" right after.
It's funny, but at the same time, that's fucked up.
Yeah, definitely. No kid wants to
Yeah,
see that.
yeah, but honestly, I'd rather be Future than be PJ Washington. Like fucking.
I don't know,
I seen someone
still.
say that. I'd rather
Nigga,
be.
Future's going through it
Tristan
still.
Thompson.
People are saying you'd rather be Future than
No one
PJ
knows what he's going
Washington.
through.
Oh, no,
Future
Tristan
is
Thompson.
PJ Washington.
No, no, no.
Oh,
Okay, Tristan. I saw a tweet say
Was
I'd rather
it-
be Tristan Thompson than PJ.
Future is
Oh,
PJ
oh,
Washington on
oh.
fucking steroids.
Another
You know how much
lovely
child support that
Brampton
guy has to pay?
man.
What'd you say?
I said another lovely Brampton man, Tristan Thompson.
That guy's a demon still.
Yeah, I read him still.
It makes it funnier when you hear him
Demon.
talk, cause like he comes off as
Yeah.
like the most like easygoing guy, and he's just a devil behind closed doors.
He's actually like a little sassy when he talks.
Yeah,
He's got a little, I don't know. But how did Khloe Kardashian not know about Brampton guys?
right.
No one
She
told
didn't
her.
know. She's from LA. Like.
She said, basketball player? Cool.
She got played.
I kind of rate him though for that.
Nah, I read him.
Yeah,
I read him.
yeah, you know, like
Yeah,
we have to have
actually.
somebody making Brampton look like.
He has a problem though. Like
Nah,
he
for
literally
sure.
cannot stop cheating and publicly. This guy just walks into a club with shorties
Yeah, that was
publicly.
Yeah, that was brazy.
And he's the tallest guy in the club.
You're gonna get seen. This guy shouldn't sneak in.
You seen the video of Kawhi in the strip club when someone's recording him,
No.
and he looks so like it looks like such a Kawhi video. He just
He looked depressed.
Was he
yeah,
actually
he
throwing?
looked depressed while he's in the strip club. He
And he's
didn't even
actually
look like he was
throwing
having fun. Yeah,
Oh,
someone
that's-
recorded him. That's also so lame. You're in the club and you
Yeah,
see like
yeah.
obviously Kawhi doesn't want to be seen because you can see he's somewhere where he like people
trying to
aren't supposed to
block
be able to see. Yeah, and then the man pulls out his camera phone and records him.
Every time I see that guy's face, I just want to give him a hug.
Kawhi.
Like, yeah, even in the Drake video, he looks like he's gonna cry.
That
I'm
was
like,
Yeah, it was hilarious.
That's
in the video.
hilarious.
You know what's sad? I don't know if his dad died, but I seen a
Yeah.
YouTube video saying that when his dad died, he got like stoic like that because his
Oh,
dad they
like-
used to work at a mechanic shop. That's what I seen on YouTube. I seen a YouTube video.
But no one knows though. Like you don't know. Like you don't know that. That's why Kawhi's like that.
that could have always been his demeanor.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah,
Who knows? Still,
I don't know. That would be a long time
the,
to
the
be
fun guy,
stoic.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you guys: would you guys let your girlfriend or boyfriend have like friends of the opposite sex, like close friends or best friends, or just friends in general?
Who's gonna start this one?
I mean, like, what can you do? Like,
Yeah, realistically, like,
like, I mean,
it's your life. Like, at the end of the day, like, she still has to live her life. But I don't know. Like, what do you? We're not hanging out. We're all hanging out together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no 1v1s.
Yeah, come on.
I
But you
can't
never
say a
know.
damn word on this topic
Come on, come on, come on.
because I have 100 male friends. I can't say anything.
Yeah.
Okay, then we
I
can ask
mean-
you. We can ask you. Like, do you think it's most of the friendships are like cordial? Are they like from the like? Yeah, do you think they're
You
cordial?
mean how many of them are failed talking stages?
Yeah, how many of them like are trying to beat?
Most of my male friends, we have clear boundaries of only being friends. And I have like certain guy friends that we've been friends for like 12 years. So
it's never gonna
nothing's
go there. Yeah, it's
changing
never
that.
gonna go there. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there are some failed talking stage friends, but even that, it's clearly defined. We're only going to be friends. It obviously failed. So, but, you know, of course, guys will be uncomfortable if you're friends with someone that you've been with before or tried to be with or whatever. And I would feel the same way if I was going out with a guy and he had a best friend who he had slept with.
Right.
I would feel the exact same.
Yeah.
But I also can't say shit because I have so many male friends. So it's always uncomfortable.
I think so.
for
too.
anyone.
I think so.
Yeah, I'm not allowing that still. Like,
But
Like,
like,
you're making her delete all her.
Yeah,
all her
like-
no,
contacts?
I'm not
Like,
making
what?
a delete. Like, just
then you
like
just look like the lame nigga.
no,
Yeah.
no.
Controlling.
No.
Yeah.
You just you
No.
look controlling. It
Cause
just,
yo,
We
no,
all
no, no.
feel like we're in like as a girl. There's lots of girls with a million guy friends, and you guys usually hate it.
Yeah, no. The thing,
But
like,
we feel like we're in control of those friendships. We don't feel like, oh, this guy's gonna like just up and have
Yeah,
sex with me someday.
I-
We feel like we're in
yeah,
control
but
of all those
you
friendships.
never know. Like, you never know when I piss you off. Like to the point where like, oh, okay, fuck you. Like, I want to hurt you, and like there's always like, and I've seen it. Like, I've been in that position. Like, I've been that guy. Like that guy
Yeah,
that's
but
friends
then
with a
that's
girl.
that type of girl. That's not about the male friends. That's about her character.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
To
yeah,
go and cheat on you.
Yeah, but there's not even cheating,
Or even
like,
revenge, whatever.
or like just that having that like, oh shit, like, wow, I actually like this guy. Like, I've been friends with this guy for a while. I just broke up. Like you could easily jump into a next relationship. Like you could just jump into that person. Like that person could just be next.
That
in
guy
line.
starts.
Yeah,
to,
but-
that guy starts to look cute. Like,
Yeah.
But then you have
exactly.
no bearing on what happens after your relationship with that girl.
Facts.
Yeah, but then that's exactly that's the point. Like,
There's
'cause
people who have been
still-
friends for decades, and then all of a sudden one day they look at each other and they're like, "Oh fuck, I think I'm in love with you."
but that
happens.
That's sketch though. You have to admit that.
yeah, it's sketch. It's super sketch.
No.
If someone that you're suspicious of, like your partner, your girlfriend or boyfriend's friend, and then they start dating after you guys break up, like that just looks like it was like
Yeah,
lined up to happen.
Yeah.
I feel that.
There's certain times that it's like that, but then there's certain male friends that it wouldn't cross that line. But it's really up to the girl that you're
Yeah.
seeing.
And like it
It's-
seems that like like with relationships, there's rough periods. Like there's like weeks of fighting, right? Or like when shit's not going right, and then you have the other guy friend just there saying all the right like words to you, saying all the right things to you. Like it's just no, there's just too like no, no. There's so much that could go wrong. Like there's no reason why like my girl should have a best friend, a guy best friend, or guy best friends. Like, there's just no like
best friend.
cause like this is like I have a lot of female friends, right?
Yeah.
And like I'll drop them if she drops her guy friends. Like not like she is gonna have to drop it. Like I'm
You
not
wouldn't-
having it.
You mean drop them though? What do you mean by drop them? Like
It's just like don't reach out to them.
Oh,
Like
okay.
no, like don't like reach out for the.
You're not gonna be
friendship.
But
making
you think
plans.
that's
You're not gonna be making plans.
respectable if someone gets into a relationship and then just disrespects all of the friends they had?
No. I'm not saying that. Okay, we're not all the
That
friends.
is what you're saying though.
No.
It is.
All the guy
Just because
friends.
they're a girl
still has a
doesn't mean
female
those
friends.
friendships don't have weight.
Yeah.
That
but-
means they weren't really your friends.
I don't even think you should be with someone that you think is cheating on you all the time.
Yeah.
That's just not even healthy. For
Are
your
even
own-
gonna
No, no, no,
your
possibly
own self,
like
though.
yeah.
If you have to,
You gotta trust the person you're with.
and then if you're with
And
someone
if you don't,
and
it's
you
not worth
know
it.
that like
They wouldn't cross that line.
not that like okay, if you know someone feels that way about your friends
Mm.
and you like purposely go out of your way to make it look like haha like you can't do anything about it, then I think that's where like because some girls do that where it's like they'll flex the fact that okay they're just my guy friends
Mm.
and they know it hurts the person
Mm.
and you're just playing with the person's emotions at that point. And
Yeah.
for yourself, you shouldn't even want that for yourself.
Nah, you shouldn't want that.
I don't-
Especially if you rate the other person, like and you respect their feelings. Like I don't know. I guess you should make some compromise at the end of the day. But like I don't know.
And that's something that's so lame to me. Like the first thing that people talk about in relationships is just like what ifs. Like if they just set up the table of like just trauma. Like they just build the
Mhm.
relationship on the fucking table legs of trauma. Like, oh, if this person cheats on me, I'm gonna do that. Like that's if you see all relationship stuff online, it's just about what's gonna happen if their partner's acting negative or they love their partner when they do this negative thing and shit like that.
Yeah, but can we talk about how guys love saying shit like, oh, you're just like all the other hoes. Oh, you're just going to leave me because I'm down, whatever. I'm in a bad place in my life and you're just going to leave me. Like, there's so many
Those guys are-
manipulative guys.
Those guys are corrupt. Yeah, those guys
There's
are evil.
so many guys out there that say shit like that. Like,
Yeah.
oh, you're not a real one because you're not sticky with me, blah, 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 blah. It's pretty fucked up.
Remember when Swaley's girlfriend caught him cheating and he's like, you're supposed to be like Gucci Mane wife. Gucci Mane wife stuck with him through it all. And it's like
work.
Yeah, that's manipulative stuff for sure.
Stop comparing your significant other to
For
other
sure,
people.
for sure, for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
Like Gucci Mane's wife.
Nah, some guys are sickening still.
Exactly.
But
That's
some
like,
females are sickening.
no,
too,
no,
like,
Yeah.
exactly.
it goes both ways.
But like the thing is that I know guys,
Both do
right?
that shit.
And I know what guys are capable of, right?
Mm.
And at the end of the day, like they will try to pounce on your girl.
That's the
They
thing.
will. Like you can't stop it. And like it's not her. It's not her. But like, like that's
But
what
not
guys
all
are.
male friends. Like, for example, if you're going out with a girl and she's like me and she's had guy friends with her since they were 9 years old, and that has never crossed any line past friendship, would you want her to not be friends with them?
No. Like, no.
And there's
Okay.
just certain,
Childhood
there's
friends,
certain guy
though.
friends you could read. You could just read it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm just talking about in general. Like there's so many other guys that are just random guys that like, oh yeah, shit, he's a cool guy, like positive vibes, you know, like. Then one night you're just drunk, like you're fighting with your boyfriend, like you think you want more, like you never know, like you never
Mhm.
know.
But it's a case for
Mhm.
case basis. It depends on the male friend. It depends on how long they've been friends.
Yeah.
If
see?
there's ever been something.
So I take that risk and say yeah.
Because
Yeah,
actually
don't make
trying
her
to
friends.
understand your girl's life instead of just telling her, nah, I'm not with that.
Now I'm not gonna obviously tell her call her for guy friends, but like if she's like chilling 1-on-1, like if she's like saying oh yeah, like if she's talking about him, if she's bringing up the guy to me, like nah, I'm not having this. Yo. Like, and I've seen it too many times. I've seen it too many times for me to say it. No.
Yeah, but that's back to what Dayday said about like you're starting a relationship thinking about the trauma of what if.
Yeah. Like why? Like that's not even healthy.
No, I don't think I would start my relationship thinking about that. But I'm just saying,
Definitely can.
if it came up, like when that bridge comes up,
That's
What
a-
if it came
it's
up?
it's a flag. It's a flag.
yeah,
That's just.
It's a flag. If it does come up, like
That's
it's
just
it's a
unhealthy.
red flag for you. So,
I don't
yeah.
know. Once you start having back and forth about shit like that, your relationship's probably already doomed by then.
Yeah,
You're probably already arguing about other petty shit.
For sure.
That's why so many relationships don't work. Like you see how much people would like to keep like they like to look at themselves as like the victim. They victimize
Yes,
themselves. So like
the victim mentality.
that's why it's like some people always chase to see if the person they're dating is cheating, because like some people get like a thrill off the side of, like off of them feeling like they're doing you a favor by still talking to you, like, oh my gosh, you cheated on me and I'm still with you, and they just sit and they stay in that negative space, and they just like the relationship just becomes like always trying to catch the other person cheating and like a power struggle.
It is crazy though how many times if you hear that someone is actively checking on their partner to see if they're cheating on a regular basis and being controlling and be like, oh, you're probably fucking someone else, whatever, usually they're the one cheating in the relationship.
no, but like I feel like some girls I've been hurt, like I've been cheated on like before in the past, where they do check, like they do like
Yeah.
they like they're that
And a
locked
lot of
in on
those
it.
girls end up cheating on their partner. The ones who are like, show me your phone. Where are you?
Or the ones that like that check their Instagram like followers, like they always check the follower counts, because you could always Instagram's this is actually a up, eh?
Watch
Instead
the
of
snap
up, it's
score.
It's not as much of an op as it used to be.
Yeah,
At least it
but-
doesn't show what you're liking
Yeah.
anymore.
But it shows your recent followers though, like it doesn't scramble up the followers.
What do you mean?
Really?
Yeah, so like it shows your
That's good
followers in
information
order.
for
Yeah.
when I want to be crazy.
Oh, it does?
Yeah. So like it shows like who just followed you and stuff. Yeah,
I didn't even take that in.
like it's by order. No, your
Thank you for that
your following is
information.
scattered,
Yeah.
but your
Followers.
is by order. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. That's how a lot of shorties get my dog still. A nigga.
Doesn't that scare you though?
What?
They organize this like information that's so easy to access.
I know, right?
Like
Remember what's it called? Remember the other one where which showed what you liked and stuff?
Yeah.
Like that one.
That
was
was
yeah.
so bad. I had to watch myself, yo.
That one
Holy.
used to ruin relationships.
Yo,
I used to see
holy.
some horny guys.
and you know what's funny is they show the
Horny
times.
dogs.
They show your whole.
Yeah. Up, like instead of up. I'm
Yeah,
telling
they
you.
would see. Oh, Dayday just like 5 girls'
Yeah.
photos. And the thing is, you could see what celebrities
you
were
could
liking
click-
too,
yeah,
so
you
you could
could
see
click
the
them.
horny shit celebrities
Yeah,
were
yeah,
doing.
exactly.
You guys ever been on those freak pages and then like, there's an account called Major Freaks, and
On
sometimes
Twitter?
like no, it's on
On
Instagram.
Instagram?
And then I'll see like a post and I'll see who's liking it, and it's like the person from high school that I thought was like
Yeah.
the most innocent person, not like just like not into that stuff at
Yeah,
all. It's like they
definitely.
just like such a nice, easygoing
You never
person.
know who's a
Yeah, they're
freak.
quiet, and then they're liking stuff about like getting a thumb in the ass on Instagram. What the fuck?
I thought they banned
Definitely.
all those freak moods pages on Instagram. I thought they only lived on Twitter now.
It's like they posted
They're
like just in a little boy
definitely on
format,
Twitter.
like where it's like the white lettering, and it's like
Ah.
need my dick sucked when I get home immediately. And then like people like it, like when she kisses you on the neck, and then like a picture of SpongeBob like fucking
Licking an ear.
Yeah,
Remember when Snapchat had the what's it called, the 3 best friends?
Three?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I used to love that.
Oh,
that would be
yo.
a flex if I
Yeah,
was a
that
guy's
was-
number one.
That was a hot.
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
sure.
that was super.
couldn't you
yo.
see?
I was
other
an op for
people's
guys,
best
but it was a
friends?
flex for shorties.
And it's already
No, I'd get giddy when my top 3v3 shorties. I'm like nah, but not. It would be funny because like sometimes like, let's say a girl's your number one, then like you're not even in her top 3 for her. Those ones just.
It's gotta be vice versa or it's awkward.
embarrassing.
Yeah. That was actually such a time to be alive. Snapchat
Right?
was doing that.
It's the beginning of Snapchat.
Mm.
It's a good
Snapchat is
time,
low
good
key
time.
wolf though. Like it's actually up there.
to
now.
a shit app. Oh.
I love the random shit I see when I swipe over and see them
Yo,
for you.
It's always like some freaky shit too. Like
It's
it's
always
some freaky shit. that
it's
you
always
makes you
some
wanna
person
look
who
at
has
it.
no legs like
Yeah,
doing
exactly.
push-ups.
Exactly. It's always some freaky shit that makes you want to look and click on it. Yeah.
It's like-
That's hilarious.
Remember the World Guinness Book of Records that
Yeah.
and like they'd have like these like all the records. That's what the page reminds me of because
Yeah, it's just
It's
freaky
all the random
people.
shit. It's all these
Freaky
random shit. Yeah, yeah,
People stretching their neck to like 5 feet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, see, look at this. Like, ew, like right away
The,
already.
the pimple popper
Now I'm
ones are the worst.
curious. The only one I'm watching is that oddly satisfying one. Sometimes I'll
Oh, yeah,
click
yeah,
on
yeah.
that.
Where they
I
squish
watched
it.
that one.
Where
And the
they
wave
s-
check. I'm telling you, the wave check is the best one.
I like the one where they crush the things.
You guys ever get those cameo stories? And they'll put
Yeah.
me in like a wedding dress. Sometimes it'll put me in a wedding dress. with
Oh
my
yeah,
homies,
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah,
What
yeah.
the fuck?
Yeah, fam.
Put me in.
What?
I don't watch.
Dude.
I don't watch those.
One of the
I don't watch
homies.
them anymore.
And
It's just
everyone's
creepy.
cameo face is fucking ugly.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Sometimes I can't
Where
even
did they
tell
get the
who it
picture
is.
from?
You
I
had to
don't
take
know.
it
I
at
don't
some
know.
point.
I did it myself.
Yeah.
And
At
they-
some point you took the photo.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Cause
You
I'm
can
like-
change it or you can delete it,
Yeah.
but everyone's photo is shit
I'm
on
like,
there.
yo, that's a photo for bare people. I'm like, how do you have like? Where do you get this photo from? Like, what the hell? How do you know? But it's
Okay.
funny,
On my For You page, I'm getting an ad from Bumble. How to do it virtually.
Whoa.
That is the headline.
Do what? It?
It.
Oh.
Doesn't that scare you?
It what? The whole like
That's like that sounds
Bumble thing.
so dystopic.
It,
Like
it is.
What,
still.
doing it virtually?
Yeah.
like like you see all these ads about like virtual this, virtual that.
Nah. What was that?
That was something found on the table.
What do you mean it fell?
like,
Yo, what are you guys talking about?
like,
Rebuke,
I don't know.
Rebuke right now. Alright. So continue.
like you see like shit like that. Remember when microchips were a joke before,
Yeah,
and then now like
it's common.
yeah, it's just like it's cool.
I want to get a microchip.
Like,
Thing
I
is,
see-
you don't even need a microchip. Everything we do is already tracked. So
that's scary though. Like that's like how there's people that just think they're our parents and they want to control every facet of our lives like for no reason, and then like they tell you it's just in case of something like that. When you want to like
It's for money.
when you want that much like eyes into people's lives like that, you're trying to control them. People like are, and it's funny how people are controlled. I learned in school so much shit. Like you learn like I remember my teacher told us like humans are the worst thing to happen to this planet. And there's like I'm being so serious. There's a brand of people that don't think humans should exist,
I'm sure.
and they
We
run
cause
the
a,
world.
we cause a
and
lot of problems.
It's like
We cause pollution.
it's scary.
It
And you
definitely
know what's
cause
funny?
pollution.
And that's it's like they
Yeah.
gaslight us and they're like, oh, we cause pollution. No,
Yeah.
you, the mega rich that built
Yeah,
the
yeah,
fucking all these nuclear
Industrial
power plants
buildings.
and all
Yep,
this
yep,
shit.
yep, yep.
They're the ones that do it, and then they blame us. Oh, it's because you want to watch TV.
and the people that are buying private jets.
Yup.
Yo, that's what
I
I'm
don't
saying.
I don't think
That's
any
what I'm
amount
saying.
of paper straws can make up for the private jets.
I
Yo,
hate
paper
that
straws
bull- I
suck.
hate
Oh
paper
my
straws.
God.
and like
They're so dog shit.
We need to
Like,
stop the paper
Horrible.
straw thing.
I don't. I just like
fuck the third.
I just think the world's going to
Okay.
shit, and it's scary.
Anytime I get an ice cap, I have to get 2 straws now because it'll get soggy by the time I'm halfway through.
The last time I did it, I just went into the gas station and got like a slushy straw. I just got one of the plastic slushy straws and just ate it because I'm like,
The law's gonna cover those eventually too, aren't
oh,
they?
they can't.
I just opened.
Imagine having a slushy with a wet fucking straw.
Okay, but
No.
isn't it part of the law though? It's all straws
Nah, they need to.
are gonna have to become paper.
Have
I
you-
doubt they had an exemption for slushies.
Nah, they better.
Yeah, they have to.
I hope
They
so,
better.
but
Imagine you're scooping it up like the slush and it's all soggy and just bending off. The
Yeah,
thing.
no.
Ew.
And I
Have
forgot you have
and
to scoop.
bubble tea too.
Yeah, have you guys been to A&W? It's like the bubble tea where you have to poke it in.
Yo, A&W, yo,
A&W, like the
that was my
bubble tea.
first experience with a paper straw. Like, and this was like
Where
when
guys cheese
when
cheese
because
do,
they
right?
were the first one. Like, they were
Yeah.
the first one to switch over.
Hmm.
They were.
And I'm like, wait, what? And I tried it, and it was so dog shit, and it was so soggy. I
You have to
was
smash
like,
the
Bread.
top, and sometimes you
It breaks,
break the
right?
whole
Yeah.
fucking
Yes,
thing and all the juices, bro.
yes,
Like
yes.
they don't even create a little slit. That
Yeah,
you
And
can
W
just
bro,
put-
puts
low key, like the way the juice comes up the straw, it's not as strong, like from the paper straw
Yeah,
compared to like
exactly.
the
Yeah,
plastic one.
because it's soaking in as it's
Yeah,
going up.
yeah.
That's possibly why. Wow,
Yeah.
I didn't think about that.
Yo, do you know, like,
Sure.
I was listening to the radio the other day, and there's a lot of, like, weird rules and, like, laws in Ontario that's banned. Like, I'll tell you guys right now. Like,
Like
you
what?
can't remove a Band-Aid in public.
Who
Like,
said
it's
that?
against the
What?
law. Yeah.
You see these authoritarians?
You can get arrested.
Yeah. it's
Or
against the
fined?
law. Yeah.
I feel like that's against one of our freedoms in the
Mm.
Charter of Rights and Freedom.
You can't climb a tree in Ontario, too. It's against a lot of climb a tree in Ontario.
Who said that?
No.
Do you
that's a
like? Do you
lie.
see what these people do?
that?
They release so much. They release these policies and things so fast you can't even read them all.
Yep.
Yo, you
I've
can't-
never heard
No,
this shit.
You can't fill your hot tub in a tub of coke over 3 inches.
Are these real
And then the
things?
carbon,
Yeah.
and then the carbon tax. Like you're gonna have we're carbon life
You can
forms.
stick
How
your
could there be a
ankles
carbon tax?
in the hot tub? What?
You can't drive under a bridge with a working stove. That was a weird one.
Huh?
I don't know.
Wait,
A working
what?
stove?
Yeah, you can't drive under a bridge with a
A
working.
Are
working
you gonna
stove
drive
connected
under
to
a-
what?
Yeah.
I guess like it was,
An
it was a
RV?
rule back in the day. I don't know.
Maybe if
Maybe
you're
a
driving
An
an
RV.
Yeah.
But why under a bridge?
So then how you supposed to? What?
If it
Yeah, off the
catches
stove?
fire, it'll set the whole bridge on fire.
Maybe.
That's
What?
weird.
And you can't drag a dead horse on the street on a Friday.
I feel like I've
can't
heard
drag?
that before.
Yeah, a dead horse on the street on a Friday.
Why would you drag a dead horse?
I guess it's a rule back in the day, and they never changed it. It just kept
Oh,
it.
only on
Yeah.
Fridays.
Yeah, only
That
on
sounds
Fridays.
familiar. I feel like
Yeah.
I've heard that before. But why though?
Nah, why exactly?
Something
know.
to do with Catholicism at one point, probably.
Now, where did you find these rules, by the way?
No, the radio. Me and Brandon will go to work.
And then they were talking about it.
Yeah, it's like, yo, I have some rules for you guys from Ontario that you guys never, like, I had no idea.
Which radio station is that?
I have no idea.
Mm.
I wasn't paying attention. So like,
What are your guys' favorite radio
rules.
stations?
Kiss.
98.7.
98.7.
98.7. It used to be 93.5,
Yeah,
but
yeah. They
Yeah,
got
Yeah.
sold.
they sold out heavy.
they've
though.
turned into pop, just Drake
Yo, I
after
literally
Drake
went
after
from-
Drake.
Yeah,
I
for
literally
sure.
went from 103.5 to 92.5 to 93.5.
Yeah.
103.5 was the shit in the
Yeah,
2000s.
I remember back in the day.
Yeah.
I went to
Morning show?
the
Yo, I
the
love that
fucking
morning show.
the shows at Wonderland. Summer. I forgot what it's called. But Z103 always had like this
Z103.5.
fest at Wonderland.
I didn't come across
Yeah.
98.7 till high school though,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
it didn't. It wasn't really around until around then.
Yeah?
anyway. Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't too late to the party.
Yeah.
Did you
But
guys like
I love
93.7?
that. Late at night?
That's my
Which
that's my
one?
two.
93.7.
That's my number 2.
No, which one's that?
It's like
WBLK.
It's right after WBLK.
The what?
It's right after
Oh.
93.5. And sometimes the fucking reception on it is so
It's 'cause
shit.
it's in Buffalo.
That's lame as
That's
hell.
why it's out
I
of Buffalo.
don't think I've
You
ever
haven't heard
heard that
93.7?
one. No.
They
You haven't
play
turned the dial just a little
jams.
notch
They
after
play-
93.5?
A little
You're
notch
missing
past
out.
93.5.
Yeah, you're missing out, man.
They play jams.
They used to play bangers.
Yeah.
I used to listen to the radio so much.
Same. I don't anymore though.
Wait, now I'm
never
thinking
did.
I
I don't
used to
anymore.
listen to a Buffalo station. Maybe that was it.
Probably
Mm.
Maybe.
93.7.
Oh wait, no.
WBLK.
I think there used to be like one like metal music station that my brother gave me that was from Buffalo back in the day. That was it, cause me and my brother were both emo. So
The metalhead.
There was I forgot what station it was, but they used to do like classic rock songs on Saturdays, I think it was.
See,
And
weird.
after I had guitar practice, I used to listen to it, and they played Guns N' Roses and shit.
my new favorite one right now is Light 92.1. It's from Brantford,
What?
but it's like it's not rock. It's like just
K-pop?
classic music. Like sometimes they'll play like soul music. Sometimes it's just straight like 1950s bops.
Oh, I need that.
It's actually so nice. Like when you're
92.1?
driving home at night, it's
Yeah.
so peaceful listening to that stuff. It's 92.1. And it's especially because I'm driving outside the GTA now. That's one of the few stations you could still catch. 98.7, 93.5 don't go too far,
I'm gonna
but
give that a listen.
it's nice.
I always wanted an oldie channel. I always wanted like
Yeah.
listen to oldies.
I keep adding like random 1950 songs to my
to your
library
phone,
now. I'm
yeah.
like, this is nice. It's a nice change from Toronto music.
So, how do you guys feel about the vaccine passports?
It's kind of crazy. Don't you guys think it's crazy that like they can just implement something like real quick? Like it's not. It's like there's no vote.
Yeah, but no, like no,
Like,
the
there's
thing
no
is that
vote.
it's
There's
been
no
coming,
vote
though.
behind it.
No, it's been coming though. Like
Okay, but like,
Who voted behind this?
no, cause yo, look, okay,
It's in Australia already.
yeah, no, look, it's in New York already too. Like when it happened in New York, I knew right away it was gonna happen everywhere. I'm like, okay, like New York's basically the capital of the world. Like,
Well,
once,
people
like, if
need
New
to
York is doing
travel.
that,
So
everyone's gonna do that. Like, and like even Quebec, they've been doing this. Like
Quebec's
they've been-
always ahead of
yeah,
us.
and even Quebec, you're not even allowed to go. You're not allowed to enter Quebec if you're not vaccinated. Like,
Really?
which is crazy. Yeah,
It's like
But you could drive in.
yeah, you could drive in,
Yeah.
but like people flying in.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't understand. Like, what's the difference between a microchip and making it so you can't go anywhere without your phone? Like, there's no
Nothing.
different. Your phone is always in your pocket. Like,
Your
How
phone-
is that related to the vaccine though?
no, the vaccine passport. Because if your vaccine passport's gonna be on your phone, it's gonna be digital.
Oh, okay.
So you're gonna need it.
Mm.
I don't know. It's just I don't
No, you
think that's
think
like
that-
cool. That's like there's movies like The Hunger Games for a reason. Like
Mm-hmm.
there's people that really want society to be like that, and there's a reason why there's so much Satanism in TV now. I'm not even like all religious like that, but like when you learn what Satanists like to do, it's like that's not cool. That's not fun. Like I'm not even talking about people having a pentagram to be rebellious.
On some like power.
Yeah,
trip
like-
type
like-
control type stuff.
Sacrifice these people sacrifice kids. It sounds like so silly, but they drink their blood. They do weird shit to kids. You see all the creepy.
I'm
like,
not accepting this.
these creepy ass people.
Yeah.
You have like Joe Biden. He's hanging out with the leader of the KKK, a leader of a.
Is that true?
Yes. Look up Robert Byrd. Robert Byrd. And Joe Biden is holding hands with him. Look it up.
No way.
Look up Joe Biden, KKK leader. And then they come out.
How did
and-
that not go viral? How did I not see
because they control the media and they suppress
What's
it.
his name? What bird?
Relay this
Look
back
up Joe
to the
Biden,
vaccine.
KKK leader, and you'll see a picture of him holding hands with him. And these like it's the same people that come out and like Joe Biden is the same person that wanted all black people in jail, like 20 years ago, right?
Yeah.
Because he said they're roaches.
He
There's
was
no
part
way
of
to
it.
fix
He was
them.
part of the.
And then now all of a sudden he's Black Lives Matter and he wants Kamala Harris at his aid. Like he's such a it's insulting. Like-
Okay, it's on a fact check thing. It's not true. But I'm just laughing at the fact that they said, fact check, Robert Byrd, eulogized by Joe Biden at funeral, was not KKK Grand Wizard. Grand Wizard?
Grand
Yes,
Wizard is a
that's what they're
crazy
calling the
term.
head
People,
That's a
people
crazy
say
term.
that, like
so.
they release these things to confuse you, because now it's like you don't even know if it's true.
You don't. So
These
you don't know shit.
They just want people to. When you have confused people and people who don't know who they are, they're so much easier to control and take over.
Of course.
And they just want to sit in there, like when we're on lockdown and we had to stay in our houses. These guys are in Fiji, living like kings because they're gods and kings. And Obama's having parties, a birthday party with like 600 people, and nobody's wearing a mask. And then they're gonna come on TV and put out like
A mask. Yeah.
it's like why are they don't even think we're intelligent people. They think we're so stupid. They want us to just roll over and
They want us to literally kill
That's how you-
ourselves.
I get it. So.
and then you get like you seen they tried to pass a bill where the Canadian government gets to go and decide what's disinformation and what is like they get to like basically control the internet and what's bullying and shit like that. And
they
it-
blocked that.
I seen that.
Why-
I seen that.
why
That was
would-
corrupt.
like,
blocked
you
that
see
early.
things like that, and then you see Justin Trudeau on TV saying that we have to be careful with how we use the word genocide because of referring to the Uyghurs in China, referring to them, and he's saying we have to be careful how we use the word genocide. So he's saying that's not genocide.
He's playing the politics.
And
game.
then he goes and says he actually admires when you get to what's it called when you when you control what people say about the government, it actually gets to be ran effectively. If you see how China's doing, why would you want to run it like China and then come out and then you say you want to pass a bill to control what people say on the internet? Why would they lock you in your house and tell you can only communicate over the internet and they want to control the internet?
I feel like politicians though, like with the vote coming up, I feel like it's always just voting for the lesser evil. They all fucking suck.
They're all evil.
Big facts.
And you know what my brother was telling me though about the conservative leader? Apparently he's coming out saying like, oh, he's not against abortions, he's not pro-life or anything. Meanwhile, his party every time is voting to make abortions harder for girls to get.
And then he wants to...
We're voting for the party, not the leader. The leader is saying, I'm okay with abortions, but his party is voting otherwise. And that's going to confuse people. And they're going to make people vote conservative thinking they're not against abortions.
Because they're just letting us think we're in control. We vote and put their puppets in place, and then the same people still run the country.
Yo, like the law in Texas. Do you see that? I just got passed.
Yep.
You can have an abortion after 6 weeks.
Yeah.
So fucked
when
up.
It's a beating heart. Like,
I swear to God, America's actually scary.
America is gonna collapse, and then we're already done. I think
Canada's in a nice safe bubble. So
that's what you think, man.
We're better than that.
That's what I think.
That's
at the end of the day.
The abortion thing is actually crazy though, because there's a lot of people that are passionate. Like, I posted a TikTok, and it was like I made a joke, on my way, like on our way to the abortion clinic or whatever. So like it was a joke, and I got a pair of people in the comments just like coming at me, saying, oh, it's not serious, like coming at me. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, yo, people are actually like. Yeah, like
it's a serious thing.
Yeah.
I posted something yesterday though. Someone said, when the penalty for being a rapist is less than the penalty for aborting your baby after being raped, that's when you know it's a war on women.
That's
and that was
to think about. When you look at it like that, they're fucked up still.
Yeah.
They're fucked up.
It's corruption. It's a war against us.
Okay.
It's a war. Like, they want everyone to hate each other. They like, you know what's so crazy to me is like, these people play us against each other so obviously because they control mainstream media. Like, people want you to think, oh, like there's this resistance against something, when the people that are in power and they own the media, they are the ones putting out the messages that everyone is hating. They control everything. So when people get mad about certain shit, like, oh, why things aren't changing and all this stuff, it's because everyone is so happy with just letting Joe Biden say, oh, we're a Black Lives Matter fist and support LGBTQ. And it's just that easy. They just have to act like good people.
Yeah.
And nothing actually changes because people don't want to believe that life is almost like, life is going to get really different over the next few years.
I feel like low-key they're trying to start a civil war in America.
These are Freemasons. They believe in this thing called from chaos comes order. Just like, that's why you see The Purge and all these dystopic weird societies, The Purge, The Hunger Games, and all these things, because they want to show it to you so you become okay with the idea of it. So when it starts to happen, now you're just like, oh, that's something from the movie. What the fuck? That's not real.
You know what's crazy though? I never realized how many conservatives or Republicans there actually are until an election comes up. Because we stay in our bubbles of people that we like, and then all of a sudden you see the conservative leaders leading in the polls. That's at least like half of Canada that is voting conservative, and that's not even people that we see every day.
Yeah.
Like,
that's another trick. Like, you believe the internet, what the internet thinks is what the world thinks, and when you get off the internet, you're like, whoa.
Yeah.
So that's why people need to get into the real world. It shows that they just show the side of life that's not real on the internet.
Yeah. Someone said, you know how every time you look in Six Buzz comments or any Toronto Pages comments, you see all of the top comments are people saying, I'm not getting the vaccine, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. But we're 80% vaccinated already?
Facts.
Are people lying or
Definitely.
That's what's confusing. It's like you step outside and it's not really what you're seeing online. And the same thing of how guys really love to talk about how dumb women are now, and about how every girl makes an OnlyFans and every girl is using guys for money. And it's like, you step outside and like, how many girls do you actually know that have an OnlyFans and actually have a sugar daddy?
Literally you.
It's just
won't.
it's the only
Yeah,
shorties on the
man.
internet, low key.
People just go on the internet to project.
A lot of our media is American too, though. That's why we
Mhm.
think
Yeah,
these
that's why.
things.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of shorties in America do have OnlyFans. So
We're
I
seeing
like
all
that,
of
though.
these American people having these debates and
Yeah,
race
yeah,
wars
we're the
and
watered down
talking
version.
shit about girls with OnlyFans. Meanwhile, we step outside, it's like I don't know anyone.
Yeah,
Like
we're
that.
super watered down still.
Yeah, I like it here
Super.
though.
Yeah,
No,
Canada's fun. Canada's fun.
Yeah.
But the vaccines, like, oh man, that's gonna be interesting because I know so many people are anti-vax. So like it's gonna be funny seeing what they do now with that.
I know a lot of people who just haven't gotten the vaccine because their moms have told them not to.
That's a real thing. So.
Yeah, but at the same time, I understand some people historically don't trust healthcare systems and governments.
Mm.
So you gotta have compassion even for people that either aren't educated or they don't trust the healthcare system and the government. So I don't automatically hate anyone who doesn't have the vaccine.
Yeah.
But like there's a difference between the people who just haven't gotten it yet versus the people who are specifically anti-vax.
Yeah, and they're pushing it, like
Yeah.
they're pushing this agenda of
Yeah.
like let people make their own decisions at the end of the day. Like they
Yeah.
don't really need to.
And it's this whole thing of you don't know what's in the vaccine. You don't know what's in the vaccine. I don't know what was in any of the vaccines that I
yeah.
ever had to get for school.
Exactly.
I don't know what's in half the shit that I put in my
You
body.
don't. You don't. Just been doing it.
Yeah. I mean, if we're all going to get fucked up from the vaccine, then we're all going to get fucked up from the vaccine. We're all going down together. So, hey.
That's the power of
Yeah,
media.
what if that's their plan? Like we're overpopulating the earth, and they're gonna take out because the kids don't have the vaccine yet, right? The kids aren't getting the vaccine. So
I mean,
if
what
the
are you
kids
going to
in the
do?
future-
You're just going to be dead.
no, kids aren't getting the vaccine.
I think if you're under 12, you can't
If
get
you're
the
tw-
vaccine.
Yeah, if you're 12 and under, you can't get the vaccine.
Yeah.
My sister can't get the vaccine.
You guys ever seen Bill Gates talk about depopulation?
Yeah, recently someone talked
Do
to
you,
me about
like-
that. Recently,
That's so scary.
I think it was you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wasn't
it might have been you.
I
Still.
seen this video of a TED talk of Bill Gates, and he's like smiling.
He does TED Talks?
Yeah, he has a TED talk where he's like, "Oh, well, we have a carbon problem," and he basically breaks down.
So fix it, billionaire.
Yeah.
The
he
fuck?
says,
Get rid of people.
he says since we caused the carbon,
Yeah.
No, that's him.
we're the ones that have.
That's
we have
literally
to- we
him.
have to- Because we have to lessen the population size. The crowd goes dead quiet. He's such a weirdo. He's banned in so many countries because he's just like, you see him on TV and he's such a weird guy, and he lied about his relationship with Epstein, and then
They all did.
why do they prop?
That's so fucked.
Why do they put these? Why are pedophiles on TV?
Because they can pay for it still.
It's a man's world.
They can pay for it still. It's the media. It's the media. They could pay for it still.
The media either wants to make you believe what they believe or make you so angry to the point where you go and do something stupid and make yourself an example of.
Yeah, exactly.
They bait you into doing it. Like, why would you put Antifa people to Black Lives Matter protests that are peaceful, and you send these groups in to make it, to bash it up and fuck it up, and after that, when you see a few people breaking in and going into the Nike store, shit, hundreds of people are gonna follow after. Boom! Now the whole movement's sullied because these people planted these people there to make that happen.
That's
And now the whole
Platinum,
world,
though, for sure.
bro, look up what Antifa is.
You think so, man?
Yes.
Last year was crazy though when the riots were happening because it's all the black people that are going and being peaceful, and then some white people show up and fuck it up and start looting everything and setting things on fire. And a lot of them, they weren't even there for the protests to begin with. They were literally just there to set things off and then make it look bad for black people. And I don't blame anyone that after the riot pops off for stopping by Best Buy or something, but I don't know. At the end of the day, as long as you're not wrecking people's independent businesses, you know, if you break into Walmart, Best Buy, any of that shit, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
They have
sure.
insurance for that, you know.
Oh,
And
they're
then,
good, they're good.
like, and those are the people that got richer while they told us we're not essential and to stay inside and
Yeah.
to only shop from them.
Yep.
These people are so greedy. Like they're just selfish people
That's what
that
it
want
is.
everything for themselves, and they look at us like ants.
How much has Amazon made
Yes.
since we've been in
Bro,
quarantine?
they're laughing right now.
You see,
Yeah.
that's
Literally
the way
laughing.
society is now is how they want it to be. they tell us what to do, and then they go off and do whatever they want in secrecy, and then they come on our television and speak to us in costume. Like it's literally they're in costume when they come on TV and talk to us.
Meanwhile, Amazon's working their employees like slaves in the warehouses.
Yo, still working.
Tell everybody you're not essential, but then okay, let's watch the NBA finals. Like it's ridiculous.
Yo, good one,
Seeing your grandma isn't essential, but you can watch Netflix still. You can. The one on the right is Popeyes, and the one on the left is KFC.
Fuck.
Yeah.
The one on your.
Your son was already turned, but here's a bell. Every
Alright, welcome back. We just dove in some Popeyes and KFC.
It was so good.
What the hell, man? Totally natural. So like he's got a head or something.
It was decent.
It was good. It was fried chicken.
So don't tell. So which one had more flavor, the Popeyes or the KFC?
The KFC.
What about you, Jordan?
Talking about flavor?
Yeah, flavor.
Definitely gonna have to go with the KFC today.
Damn.
It had more. I think it was seasoned. The Popeyes was not seasoned.
There was no seasoning on the Popeyes.
Yeah, I know, that was dead.
I could actually see pepper bits on the KFC. I can see black pepper.
Yeah,
I don't see anything on the Popeyes.
Did anyone touch the fries?
No.
Yeah,
Honestly, the fries just look dead.
Come on,
like
those are-
the fries look super dead.
Have you guys tried Church's chicken?
Yeah, I'm
Mid.
not eating it again.
Mid.
It's like they just dip it in water and then the flour and then fry it.
I swear they did
I thought
that.
it was supposed to be good, Church's chicken. Aren't they
Nah.
American?
Maybe in the United States, but
Yeah,
over
the
here,
States is probably like crap, but you already know Canada.
the one over here was actually piss
It was
poor.
actually shit.
Isn't that the same
And
thing
it
that
ran my-
happened with the Popeyes chicken sandwich? It was so good over there, but it was shit when it came here.
Yeah, I know.
People think the Popeye sandwich is shit.
I like it.
Yo, I actually like it. Yo, I fuck with it.
I like
Yeah,
the
Popeye
KFC
sandwich.
one
I
better,
understand
but
it before you have
Say it, Natalie, so we can jump your ass. Do it.
I haven't even tried it.
Okay.
what?
I was just relaying what other people were saying about it.
No.
People were saying, "Oh, it doesn't slap the same as
have
it
to
does
try
in
it.
the States."
You have to try it, Natalie.
Why? It's just pickles and a bun.
With a chicken breast.
It's one pickle.
That's marinated in
Is
buttermilk.
Okay.
It's
Wait a
buttermilk.
second. Who was saying pickles don't belong in burgers?
I was.
I don't. I take my pickle off.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you just eat straight chicken on
Straight
bun.
chicken.
Yeah,
Straight
tip me
chicken
up.
on bun.
Mayo.
The spicy
That's
mayo?
it. But is there lettuce on it?
No.
Sometimes.
I don't like
you
mayo,
ask
so
me,
that
man.
sounds like a nightmare.
Oh
What-
yeah. I
what do you
forgot- I
not like about
forgot.
mayonnaise?
It's just gross. It's
You
the
know what's
grossest
hilarious?
condiment.
I think mayonnaise is gross by itself, but I'll eat mayonnaise on a burger.
Nah, mayonnaise is top tier.
Like if I'm making a
mayonnaise is
burger
top tier.
and some mayonnaise gets on my finger, I won't lick the
I
mayonnaise
think you have to
off.
grow up.
I can't believe
It's
I'm
one
the
of
only
those
white
things
person
that-
here and I hate mayo.
It's weird. 'Cause I didn't like it when I was a kid. Like I don't know, and then I don't
Tell
know.
me I need to grow up.
Yeah, I swear.
My
No.
brother tried saying ketchup is a childish
It
condiment.
is. Damn right
Yeah,
it
it
is.
is.
How?
Grow up.
Ketchup?
What are you
You-
substituting ketchup with?
Barbecue sauce.
Fucking
What?
wine maybe?
Yeah,
What
that's
the
what
fuck
I
are
was
these guys? Barbecue
Sweet and
sauce?
sour sauce. If you're gonna dip, if you're gonna put it on a burger, your barbecue sauce. I don't know. What else do you use ketchup for?
I actually don't like barbecue sauce anymore.
Oh.
I did when I was a kid. Then I
Mm.
got scarred because my high school boyfriend, his dad, one time made chicken wings for us, barbecue chicken wings,
Mm-mm.
and it was just 100% barbecue sauce.
It's
There was
all
no other
sauce?
seasoning, just pure barbecue sauce.
Man,
and
that's
I
carmy stuff.
and you know when it's your significant other's parent, you just have
Yeah,
to
you
keep
can't say
eating that
nothing.
food. You just have to keep scarping down those barbecue chicken wings.
For sure.
It just ruined barbecue sauce for me, honestly.
So you're still a ketchup girl? I'm
Yeah.
assuming. Oh, okay.
Yeah, like,
You can't
People hate
substitute
on ketchup.
ketchup.
You guys are childish still.
eventually we're gonna like
you
nothing.
guys are childish.
First
What like
ketchup,
nothing.
Are you dipping
pineapple.
fries in barbecue sauce?
Sweet and sour. Or honey garlic.
Fries.
You guys are
starch.
bucking. You guys are bucking. You guys are
I rather
bucking.
just.
How is
yeah,
ketchup
bugging.
childish?
I don't know.
Because
maybe
it's
'cause
wet.
sweet?
It's wet tomatoes. I don't know.
What tomatoes?
So you don't like pasta now?
Yeah.
I guess it's different. No, pasta is different. Pasta is different.
Like,
It's
bro,
sweet. Like if pasta's not sweet, like I don't know. Like I don't like
Depends what
sweet
kind of
sweet
pasta you
pasta
like.
sauce. I don't like that sugary spaghetti.
You don't put
But
sugar
anyway,
in your pasta sauce?
I
Do you
don't
put
still.
sugar in your spaghetti sauce?
I don't make sauce because my parents just make all the pasta.
Can you make pasta?
I probably could if I tried, but I don't usually.
Fair.
What's it called? So would you share, Natalie? Would you share which? So if you had an option, right? You went out with your boyfriend, right? Or
I don't have a boyfriend, but let's
Yeah.
pretend.
yeah. Let's pretend. Let's pretend. Where would you guys go? KFC or Popeyes?
Probably neither.
No, if you had to,
fair.
if you had to
That's
choose
fair.
one, if you had to choose one.
Probably KFC, to be honest, because I'm
KFC?
more of a like a popcorn chicken and chicken strips kind of girl. Yeah, I don't know. Popeyes. I don't usually go to Popeyes unless it's just conveniently there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Dontel?
KFC still.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with KFC. Oh, I forgot. You can't go wrong with KFC still. KFC is just too versatile. Like the gravy,
Yeah,
I'm
top
not even gonna
tier.
lie.
It's top tier gravy.
Back in the day,
Yeah, you drank it.
no cap. No cap. I'm sipping on that shit like tea.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I've done it. I've done that before.
When everyone's upstairs.
Yeah, I took a spoon.
I knew when you paused after saying, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
These
Sipping on that motherfucker.
sound crazy.
I don't know what it is. The gravy
Mm.
like when you get a nice piece of like the thigh, like the skin on the thigh, and you dip it in the grit. It's like the flavor unlocks as you it's bringing it to you.
It's levels for real though. It's levels.
It's like, oh my gosh, it's euphoric. Like
It is.
And you, Michael?
Definitely Popeyes though.
Popeyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're taking your girl to Popeyes.
Yeah. Cause at the end of the day, like we tested the chicken, right? We didn't test like I feel like the sandwich is better. The Popeyes chicken sandwich is better.
I've never had the KFC one.
And the
Yeah, I
side-
never had.
What about the sides?
Never had either.
The KFC sandwich is crazy.
You know what
Especially
goes
top
crazy
tier.
at KFC? Their cookies go crazy still. Have you ever had cookies from there?
No man.
No, they're they're soft. They go crazy.
You're a fat nigga. That's it. That's crazy.
Do you guys remember McDonald's cookies?
Yeah, those are
Oh, those
great.
still go-
They're
they still go
they're
though.
No,
good,
no, no. Not normal cookies. The McDonald's cookies. In the 2000s, they used to have little cookies. They were like the Teddy Graham cookies, but they
And
were
it was in a
shaped.
pack?
Yes, and they were shaped like the McDonald's characters.
I don't know why.
There's
That's-
more than
it rings
one
a bell.
McDonald's
It
character.
rings a bell, but I don't remember it.
I'm gonna show you,
I
and you're
remember
probably
tasting
gonna
it. I
remember.
remember tasting it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't remember McDonald's characters?
Ronald McDonald.
The Hamburglar.
Hey, he's slightly younger.
Yeah. Young nigga,
Oh
man.
yeah, I forgot.
Yeah,
Still,
I'm gonna look him up.
I forgot.
I'm a young nigga.
Yeah, youngin.
I mean, the last piece of like McDonald's character merchandise they still left around was the booster seats.
Oh, they still have
The
them?
kids' booster seats is still
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
cartoon.
on the side. On
yeah.
the side.
Hang on, let
On
me
the
see.
play place.
But we could all agree though, like
These.
both food was filling, right?
Oh shit!
Yeah, I like I don't have a problem
definitely
with
seen those. before.
Popeyes.
Definitely seen those.
I've never seen those.
Yeah, never seen those.
I was expecting something different.
Mm.
No, they were literally just like those Teddy Graham crackers. That's what they tasted like.
Yeah.
They were sick though.
You guys ever eat like you pour some like Oreos into a cup and then pour milk on top of it and wait for it to get soft?
You do
I
some
used to
Never.
do
weird
that.
shit,
I
man.
used to do that when I was
I've
younger.
It's like
never.
it's like a,
I've
it's like
never-
a,
I've
it's like
never
a
done
cookie slushy.
Yeah, I did that when I was younger. Still.
You spoon it out.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't go that far. Still, I just waited till like it was super soggy.
It's like a
You put,
smoothie. It's like a
take,
smoothie at that
6
point.
Cookies and you just drop it in
Yeah.
the cup and then you pour the milk on top and you can't pour too much milk. Else
Yeah, it's
not
like a
gonna be-
smoothie.
yeah.
I'm not an Oreo
I don't
girl.
drink it. I spoon it like I
Oh, for real?
yeah. You like cereal?
Yeah, you're different still.
Delicious stuff.
You're different.
It's scrumptious.
We don't
yeah.
even keep Oreos in the house. I eat the chewy chips Ahoy. Those are my shit.
I used to.
It's-
Those are the
I
best.
used to, but I'm on an Oreo wave right now.
It has to be golden Oreos too.
And I'm over those too. I'm back on the original. I went
Yeah,
around. I
trust
did full.
me.
I went the full circle.
I'm not on no chocolate.
I have the large ones upstairs right now. The
Golden
the double
Oreo
stuff?
sounds like
the double
crackhead
stuffs,
food.
no.
It is.
You don't like golden Oreos?
It is.
He agreed.
It is though.
It just sounds like crackhead food.
Okay, yeah, so we could all agree that KFC is clearly better, right? Like,
Yes.
Yeah, I'm bringing my girl KFC.
I was walking to a corner store one time, like from Gladiator Burger,
Mm.
and I was turning the Lisa Street. I was turning the corner, and I hear a noise beside me. I look down. This woman has her nose is gone, and she has no teeth. And I just heard her murmur, and I was like, "What the
Wait.
fuck?" Like I was like, "Oh shit!"
What the hell?
And I
No,
ran back, And then I was like, I felt bad. So I was like, do you want anything? And she's like, oh, Coca-Cola, please. And like, I got her Coca-Cola. I was like, I got her Pringles too. And she's like, oh, I don't need that. And she held up some bread, and I'm like, why wouldn't you take the Pringles? And I'm like, she had no teeth, so the Pringles would have cut her mouth. Like, she wasn't able to chew the Pringles, and I bought her Pringles for no reason.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Right away.
And she had, like, I could see her into her face.
What was it? What do you mean?
Like, she had no nose.
It was like sliced?
She had no nose.
Oh,
Just two holes
It was
in
a
her
hole in
face?
her face. Look it up. You can
One
probably find
hole or
it.
2 holes?
It was like a space where her nose would be. You ever seen those fake pictures of Michael Jackson where his nose falls
the
off?
nose is gone.
Yeah, it was literally like that.
I've seen people like that before.
Yeah.
You reacted?
She was like, it was like a video game. Like, she was like, right, the way I had to turn, I wasn't able to see her. I just heard a little noise. And then I looked over and I seen her. I was like,
And then
oh
you had,
shit!
you had the
And
exclamation point above your head.
Yeah, I ran back like 5 steps, and I was like, oh shit! I was like, oh shit! I feel like an asshole. And I was like, there's something.
Not gonna lie, the first time, because for the longest time, I never came to Brampton when I was younger. I had been here like a total of maybe 2 times up until high school. But I think the first time I came to Brampton at night, I got scared, man. Because I was transiting from South Saga to Brampton, and it was like 9 p.m. I get to one of these Brampton bus terminals. There's some like 40-year-old Jamaican man hitting me on the bus, and we're the only 2 people on the bus. Then I get off the bus. I'm in some like next downtown Brampton area. There's like a movie theater. I don't know, but it's crackhead central.
Yeah, downtown Brampton's bad.
Downtown Brampton is
bad.
And I was transiting. I had to walk to this place that I was going. I had to walk for like 20 minutes through crackhead central Brampton and industrial Brampton.
Oh, that industrial.
It's rough.
Man.
I was shitting myself.
That's I'm not even gonna lie.
It's
I
rough
had to
down
walk home through there because my homies used to live there.
Yeah.
And dog, over there it's
rough
like
still.
it's actually scary.
It's
still.
sketch.
It
Yeah.
Now
feels like
picture
sketch.
you're an 18-year-old girl walking there at night without a knife, alone,
Yeah.
and your phone is on 1%.
I'll be
you
mad.
left the house without your glizzy. What are you saying?
Yeah, I
What?
did. I didn't even have one back then.
Alright, we're gonna end the podcast now.
Bye, guys.
You have work? Wait, that's how you ended it?
Adios.
It's been a blast. Been a blast.
It's been a blast. Thanks for tuning in. Till next week.
Till next time.
Yeah, ciao.
Deuces.